believe in. That's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Say, I didn't hear the last part.
you're telling people who watching that you can achieve whatever you believe. Is that true?
Contextually, yes.
If you say, yeah, will you typically believe in, will you typically achieve what you believe? Well, most people typically achieve what they believe. So I know you
If they,
can say they
yeah,
can,
yes.
but most people
Will, hold on.
achieve.
Are you asking me can or will?
So
Words matter.
the reason,
Or,
so
but
I'm
wait,
using,
how are you framing it? Are you asking me
that's
can
why
they achieve
I
or
gotta
will they
reframe it.
achieve?
I gotta reframe it so we having a good faith conversation. So there's no disingenuous answers. Will most people achieve what they believe?
No.
Okay, and that's
Now,
the
can I
problem.
say something?
Yes.
Can I? Because most people don't want to do the work. It's easier to complain and redistribute blame than it is to do the work. Now, let me say this. We all seen the guy on the internet that's going viral for adding 4 inches to his height. He was 5'5", now he's 6'2". And you said if a guy want to be 6'4", he can't. And that is a lie, because there's a guy that had what I guess they call it a NBL, not BBL, but a NBL. A NBL surgery, and because he believed I could. He didn't get it done out here in the United States. But what did that show me? That he said, I can't find this shit in the United States, but I believe it's out there. I'll go search and find a motherfucker to make me taller, and he did. So that kills your argument. Where there's a will, there's a way. But I agree with you to the degree that your mindset should not ever lure you to a woman that doesn't have an affinity
So
for you
you
as
gotta
soon
stop.
as you
Hold
meet
on.
her.
Six, you're going too fast. You're absolutely six. If he believed it, it should have happened without him having to do absolutely anything. If he believed it would happen. He had to go blow up his knees for him to be 6'4". He had to go get a process for him to be 6'4",
No,
because he couldn't.
let me
He
say
couldn't.
no, Ali. Ali.
Hold on. No, hold on. If we all had the money to be 6'4", and you can do it, all of us would be 6'4". But he didn't believe that he could be 6'4". He went and blew his knees up so he can be 6'4". You can't just believe you 6'4" and gonna be 6'4".
I'm gonna say
Six.
this, and I'm gonna let him talk because I see
And
his
why he
hand
wanna?
raised. And I see his hand raised. But let me say this. You have to use your mentality and your physicality to create reality. That
Oh my
duality.
God!
That duality exists in every aspect of life, bro. You did not invent that. I didn't invent that. North, west, east, south, boy, girl, hot, cold, duality. The duality exists. So he had to believe it first. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your damn hand. You got to believe it first. So he believed he could. But what you're trying to conflate is, I should just be able to believe it if it can happen, and then it happens. No,
Oh,
you can't throw
no,
a
I
seed
didn't.
in the
No,
dirt.
I didn't. No, I
Wait, let me
didn't.
finish.
I didn't.
You just
Don't do
said that
that.
you
You know
said
why
that he
you
have to go find
I
it,
didn't
and if
do
he
that.
believed it,
No,
that he
I
will
said
grow.
no.
You
What I
cannot
said,
throw a
no,
seed in the dirt and
no.
expect it to grow.
That's not.
Everything takes work.
That's not what
Everything
I
has a
said.
barrier of
I didn't
entry,
say that.
Ali.
I didn't
Ali,
say that.
everything has a barrier of entry. Even your job. If you go
But you're
there, they
adding
have a
more.
barrier of entry.
But six, you're adding context. First, you said whatever you believe.
Context matters.
No, you say whatever you believe you will achieve. So even if you put
True.
work in, okay, watch this. If most people, even if they believe and try to put the work in will they achieve what they believe?
Probably not.
Come on, six. Come on, six. Come
Ali.
on.
She got your ass.
I'm agreeing with you, but you're being disingenuous because it's
How?
nuanced. Because it's nuanced.
What's the nuance?
Everything you can't say, hey, I want a son, but you can't say you want a son, but never bust a nut in nobody. Well, if I really want a son, I don't have to bust a nut, or I don't have to go to adoption agency. I should
That's not
just
what I,
it life itself. That's not
that's
even
not
the essence of life. That's not even the essence of life. There's a barrier of entry in everything, even in relationships. You can want somebody, but that person you want has a barrier of entry. They want something. You can want a car, but when you go to a car dealership, they still say, let me see verifiable income and prove that there's a barrier of entry in everything we're doing. And you're trying to remove
no,
that the barrier of
no,
entry exists in everything to make your point.
because even when I went to my point, you agree with my point that most people will not still able to achieve it, even if they put the work in, brother. I didn't move no goalposts. You
Can
you
I
you talking about the
can
work,
I
but
say
hold on
something?
real quick. Hold on. Let Boogie say something first, because he's still, I don't know if he's real or not. And he about to review this right here, like he's about to review it and say what just happened.
And then
Six,
Ali, let me respond after Todd
yes, sir.
me
Let
though.
me. I was finished reading these. Let me finish reading these. Six of pattern. And look, this is believing it's gonna be six right here. Shout out to my brother.
We just got $10, kinfolk. You know what that means, right? We, ba- we just got $10, kinfolk. You know what that means, right? We back on our feet again. I ain't gonna hold you. Support be healing people.
And then my sister, the opulent, dropping bombs with the $2 super chat. And then SQ come back. Six started the streets. Please, hey, somebody mute up, y'all. When y'all got people coming through, please mute up, y'all. Y'all know who it is too. No, I see you over there. SQ with the $10 super chat. Six started the streets dead trend. It's making sense now. I saw this in the episode where Martin got locked up and started kicking knowledge. Oh. And then my brother Kelvin Cook with the $5 super chat. So how do women go from sophisticated to ratchet in 5 seconds?
Thank you for the $5. We were all born to be untouchable.
And then my brother Kelvin came back with a $2 super chat. If you cheat up. You're gonna need that big bag, or need that bag. And then let me see. My brother Tony Golden with the $2 super chat. 6 red fish, blue fish, 1 fish, 2 fish, knick knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone.
9003, and I'm out.
And then my chickens cooking fine. Hidden Vision with the $5 cash app. Much love to you, my brother, man. I truly appreciate that. Y'all, we need 13 more memberships if you can help Ali reach his goal for the show. And we need just $55 more in the chat. We got our super chat goal. We just need our membership goal met and our cash app goal met for the show. My brother, Boogie Down Productions, Boogie Reacts. You know I'm playing. What's your take, my brother? What you think? I believe I can fly. That's what you about to.
You mute.
Can you hear me?
It's me or Boogie? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what's up, guys? Thank you for being on the show. Thank you, Mr. Lee and the Untouchables. I believe
The untouchable empire, baby.
in this case, both of you are right. Ali is saying most people are never going to achieve success, unfortunately. Only a small percentage of people are going to be able to achieve what they work towards too. But also, Six is right. Most people, unfortunately, don't want to put in the work, and I hold myself accountable. I had to come to that realization. If I want to be at the top, I have to put in the work. But at the same time, just because you put in work, luck is going to work as well. Maybe God, I don't know, maybe the right time, right opportunity. So I think both of you are right. Honestly.
Yes, but my argument is that most people won't achieve what they believe, even the work. So my brother Six added the work, and he added the fact that most people won't put in the work, which I don't disagree that most people may not put in the work as well too. But even if they put in the work, they're not going to achieve what they believe. Most of us are not going to make it to be extremely successful, especially we not. It's not enough room. There's a lot of people that's got to be poor for a minority of us to be rich.
Hey Ali, I know Todd's going. Todd, you mind if I say something real quick? And I train professional boxer. I train every sport. I train everything, right? I think Six is training. But I've trained world champion fighters all of the above. There are millions of young men in these gyms. When you meet these young kids, I'm gonna be a world champion. I train world champions. And they in the gym every day. I'm talking about every day, sweat, blood, and tears, putting the work in. And I don't discredit them. They come in, hey, I'll be a world champion. Hey, Blu-ray, I know if you train me, I'm gonna reach, some of the fighters that you train, that same pinnacle. And in reality, bro, I'm talking about they doing it every day. Their parents paying the gym fees, buying them top-notch equipment, they putting the work in. But if I'm gonna be honest with them, bro, less than 1% across the world that putting the work in gonna be a world champion boxer. Period.
In almost every sport.
Okay, I just want to chime in, like what you said with the boxing, but that also goes to your mentality, because like your champ, if you're a champion, you're gonna have that mentality. Everybody don't have that mentality, whether it's fear, whether it's your feelings, whether it's the excuses, whatever you want to name, it still comes with that mentality.
But
You know what I mean?
respect, not trying to cut you off. Trust me, the mentality is there too, bro. Trust me, dog. It's dogs in the gym that never make it, bro. Square
Yep.
bit.
Yep. Yeah, because you can say mentality. We get that. We all understand what you mean, where you're coming from with mentality. But look, the same is true for the music industry. Not everybody. I'm sorry, you could be the best, whatever. But the truth is, not everybody who's good at it is going to make it. There's somebody who could rap better than Kendrick Lamar. Where he at? There's somebody who can box better than whoever the best boxer is right now. It's just like the gentleman was saying. These cats are in the gym every day. These cats are working on music every
I
day.
just think it's like a
You know
double
how
standard.
no, that ain't no double standard. Well, you know how many people are producing, what they call producing now, making beats and stuff. This
And hold
dude,
Well,
on, and
let me say,
how many in the gym we always have?
let me chime in.
Hey, hold on, 6, real quick. Let me say something real quick. And then not only that, because like I said, I'm in the boxing world. Not only that, there are dogs that can be world champions, but they don't have the right promotion and the right people behind them.
Right.
And the other people who they skip the line just because of who they're attached to. And these people out here putting in real work and they never get a first shot and never get a chance at a world title because of the politics in the game.
Who you know? Yep.
Well, life ain't about who you know; it's about who know you. That's the biggest fallacy. Don't give a fuck who you know. It's who know. It's who know you. Who willing to vouch for you? Because you can name drop all day long. You can name drop all day long. You can say you know Jesus, but that motherfucker might not open up the gates for you. It's who know you, not who you know.
And who know you is the same thing as saying it's who you know.
It's not the same thing.
Six. I got a prime example for you then. You know, Alicia Bond. Hold on, real quick. You know, did everybody see the Netflix fight? The Netflix fight when Anthony Johnson fought Jake Paul?
Yeah, I saw that wrestling match.
All right, so real quick. All right, remember the girl? Hold on, real quick. You know the girl Alicia Baumgartner, right? The black chick.
Yeah.
I got called to train her this camp. Everybody know Blu-ray. I'm one of the best in the game, right? Tell me why you think I didn't get to train her, Six. They made a phone call to somebody else that was working with her, and he hated on me.
You talking about that light skin chick?
Yeah, one of the other coaches that's attached to her, they wanted me to train her, but then I got hated on. So even though I got the credentials,
let me ask you a question. The coach that wanted you. Let me ask you a question. The coach that wanted you to train Alicia was gonna have you do it, but then somebody else told him don't let him do it, and he said I've changed my mind.
No. One of Jake Paul coaches that know me wanted me to work with her because he couldn't. So he was like, "Hey, Blu-ray is my recommendation." But then it was a conversation that I'm not some things they've said I'm not gonna say on live right here. But then it was like, "Hey, we recommended you. They should give you a call." But what I'm saying, Six, is I already know why I didn't get the call, and I expressed to them, "Hey, if such and such is working with her as well, he gonna hate on me." And I already knew it was gonna happen. That's why I didn't even trip about it. But so what I'm saying is,
I'm asking you. I follow you. My question is, I follow you. Who made the call for you? I follow you. My question is, who made the call? Like, my nigga, we can't do it. Was it the same guy who initially wanted you to, or did somebody else intervene? Like, nah, we're not gonna have him do it. So this is the guy that said, I want you to do it.
Yeah.
Did somebody else intervene and go, nah, we don't want him? Or did he say, I can't do it? Or somebody intervened?
No. So the guy that wanted me to do it, he had the job, but he's working with Jake Paul, right?
Okay.
So he was like, I can't be there because he in Puerto Rico working with Jake Paul. So he said, hey, this is my recommendation, Blu-ray. Now, you know, you have several coaches on the team. Now, this other coach was like, hey, he talked to this coach, the one recommended, talked to him.
Okay.
And so I already knew it. Then it was the lawyers involved too. You know, it was a big fight. So, but I already know that this person, another coach, talked to the guy that wanted me to do it. But I had told the guy that wanted me to do it, if he working with her, he's gonna hate on me because he had more, you know, seniority when it comes to working with her. You understand what I'm saying? So
I get
I already
exactly.
knew. So hold on, I always said that to say the six about the whole when you mentioned that about who know you. Everybody in boxing know me. If you look at the chat, people just said, I just now realized who Blu-ray was. People can know you, and because certain people attached, they can hate too, bro. And sometimes,
What
but that ain't gonna kill what I'm doing because I still got champions that I'm building now. But sometimes you can miss certain opportunities complete. But hey, that was my whole point.
Let me rebuttal that real quick, and I'm gonna be quick. Two things. One, congratulations, champ, on even being in that type of arena and being on that echelon. Congratulations. Two, this is just in general. I always teach people, be careful whose shoe you step on today. It might be connected to the ass you got to kiss tomorrow. Three, when I said is who you know, because if the nigga that you knew wasn't hating on you, you would have been in there. So you just proved my point is who you know. Because if the nigga that you knew was like, yo, he's a solid motherfucker, you would have been in there. But if somebody else came and overrode and was like,
no.
oh shit, my phone dying, y'all. My phone.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hold on. Let me rebuttal that nonsense he just said. Because anybody that know me, and Taj, I got you. Anybody that know me, I'm solid across the board. Ain't no flaw in me, none of that. It's pure hate. That's all it was. And it's some hate niggas out here, period.
I understand what you're saying, but let's say we was going to build a podcast, right? Let's say we was just going, hypothetically, we're going to build a podcast. If Six said, yo, grab Blue, would you have a job being a podcaster? I'm asking you, Blue.
When you say, would I have a job being a podcast?
Let's say hypothetically be building a podcast, right?
Okay.
Okay, and Six being like an influential podcaster, if he just pointed you out and said, "Yo, I think we should give Blue. I like Blue to come up there and ask some questions and give feedback and advice." Would you have a job?
It's a possibility if he's wanting to make an ultimate decision, but again, the guy that referred me wasn't up to him. It was up to the lawyers and another coach that was connected to him. That's what that was about.
But I'm just saying, like,
bro, let me tell you something about business, bro. And I don't know if you got your own business or not. Right? It ain't always, bro. You can't bring I'm a solid nigga into every conversation when it comes to business. Cause shady niggas do business with shady niggas every day. Shady niggas sign contracts with niggas that got bad raps every single day. So I understand what Sex was just saying, and I'm not opposing what he was saying. But I'm only speaking on me, because ain't no cap in my rap, ain't no flaw in my rap sheet, period. So I just want to kill that right there.
So since you know the nigga that was hating, so since you know the nigga that was hating, I guess you going to the next fight to whoop his ass?
No. I ain't, bro. Listen, I'm straight. I ain't doing no tripping, bro. It's part of the game. Niggas be hating, bro. It's what it is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's all I'm saying. Y'all both got a point.
Yeah, no, I'm not knocking his point, but I just had that narrative that he kind of put out there about not being solid. I had to kill that now, boy. And Ali, my real friend in real life. Ask Ali about me. I'm gonna give that right there.
I'm not going. Well, you can say you solid, but if somebody else got that perception, you're not. You can't change it. You just gotta stay solid.
No. Hold on. So a nigga ain't never had an opinion about you that wasn't true. And he didn't know you. No. Answer the question.
I'm saying yes, but
so what we talking about?
So
it's still a but.
So Tommy, what is the? So let me ask you this, because women will do that to us as well too. We'll talk about what a good man is, and they be like, just because you think you a good man, don't mean other people think you a good man. How do you come upon a determination though? Who's telling the truth? Then, if you're gonna use your route, we're gonna go your route. Well, one person thinks he's a phenomenal coach, another person doesn't. How do you come to the determination on who's right?
The facts.
Okay.
The stats.
Okay.
That's all. That's all. Okay. I never said.
Okay. Hold on. We can have that conversation though, because watch this. Anybody? Let me just go and put it out there since we're here. Then everybody know the dude that I trained when he trained under me. Everybody he fought, he knocked out. Everybody. After he left me, what happened? Let's talk about the stats then.
We talking about Earl?
Oh, here we go. Somebody know what they talking about.
Who are you talking about?
Are you talking about Earl Spence?
Somebody know what they talking about.
Wow.
Oh, I called that fight already. I called that.
No. You kind of moving ahead. You're right, but you kind of moving ahead. I'm gonna leave that right there.
But I'm
Hold
not
on. So you
saying
think?
what
So
I'm
hold on,
what
hold
I'm
on, hold on, hold
saying
on.
is
T.
I'm not
So you
saying
think
you
even if he
wrong.
trained Earl, he was gonna beat Bud?
I didn't. That's no. I didn't train him for that fight. That's a whole, bro. That's a whole conversation we can have offline.
Okay, yeah, we can have that because ain't nobody
Yeah,
want to beat
I
Bud on that
like.
one. But go ahead.
That's an offline conversation. We can't have that conversation online.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not taking away that you solid. I'm basically saying if somebody, let's just say Ali,
Bro,
whatever,
you
they just
already
said,
conceded to my point. Why you still fighting this, bro? You literally said yes, then conceded to my point. Why are you still fighting this? And then
I'm
Ali
not
came back.
fighting it.
Hold on. And then Ali came back and gave you a scenario when it came to women, and you agreed. And you
Right.
still trying to
Off the
fight this
No,
guy.
stats, though. I don't know your stats. I don't know your
Okay, hold
stats.
on,
Okay,
watch this. I'm
just
gonna give you
so
my
look,
stats.
T.
Hold
So
on, real
look,
quick.
T.
Hold
If
on.
eight,
Train, hold on. Put it like this: every professional fighter that has ever worked with me is undefeated. Let's say that. That's facts. We can prove that.
no. I
so
think he
what's your
was just
brother?
saying you can't change someone's mind. What they think
That's
about you, you
exactly
can't
what I was
change it. That's
saying.
what he's saying.
Hold on,
Like you can't.
I forgot your name. With the glass, what's his name?
Boogie.
Bougie.
Boogie.
Boogie. Oh, Boogie.
Boogie.
Boogie. That wasn't even my argument, bro. That ain't even my argument at all. I don't
But
care.
that's
That's
his
what.
argument, though.
No. But he didn't No. He just said,
I
what if
couldn't
somebody think?
clarify it. You kept
Yeah.
saying why I'm saying but. I couldn't clarify it. You asked me, you kept saying why I was saying but. That's what women do. I couldn't clarify it.
So what made you say? So what were you about to say when you said, "What if somebody don't think you good"? What were you about to end that with?
I
Then
literally said he could be solid, but it's a person that's all. If they don't like you or whatever the case may be, they're gonna have that image. You're still gonna you want to be solid regardless. But a person that don't like you or whatever is still gonna have that image. That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
But no, I don't think nobody would have disagreed with that, Tom Main. It didn't
You
sound
didn't
like
let me. You didn't let me land my
no, it didn't.
plane.
No, but it didn't start out like that. It is when you were saying it didn't start out with that. We would already agree with you when you said it. You said, what if somebody thinks you're not good?
That's
No,
not what I said.
Ali literally
I
did
said,
say
what
he
about if
said the
somebody
same
don't
thing
think you
verbatim,
solid?
Ali.
Love, you know you like doing that, love. You know
No,
you like.
I'm just telling you, I was listening, bro. I ain't
No,
finna
you
be
wait.
biased,
Don't
bro.
make me go
The
back and
man said
rewind. Y'all
exactly
funny.
what he just said. He
Man,
said the
y'all are
same
silly,
thing
man.
earlier, but
Y'all are
y'all was
silly.
talking
Okay,
over
how
him,
about this?
so you didn't
How
hear
about
him.
this? I don't keep people in the corner. All right, y'all right. That's what he meant. Okay, so we ain't even it's crazy. Y'all be tripping. Y'all be tripping me out, man. I'm telling y'all, man. My brother Boogie with a $2 super chat. Much love to you, my brother. To the
The
Untouchables.
untouchable empire, baby.
And then my brother Rod Deal with a $10 super chat. I'm with Blu-ray on this. If you following boxing and coaches, we know exactly who was hating on him. Much love to you, my brother.
We just got $10, kinfolk. You know what that means, right? We back on our feet again. I ain't gonna hold you. Support be healing people.
And much love to the 145 people still in the building. Please like and subscribe, and please make sure you share. Please make sure after these videos are done that you hype up the live as well too. We just need 55 more in the cash app, and we need 13 memberships still, man. If y'all can make that happen, I'll truly appreciate it. But so okay, so Tommy, I get where you coming from, right? But I'm still asking you, after the stats and after the information that's provided, then what is the determination after that? The person, you going off the stats alone?
I'm gonna go off the stats. I'm gonna go off the stats.
Okay, and then what does it say about the person who still is choosing to refute the stats, still choosing to say this person isn't good? What does it say about that person?
They're a hater.
Okay, all right.
Hey,
Oh man,
what was the stats?
Hey, no love.
hey.
Y'all got another one.
Hey, yeah, stats. What was the stats? Because I don't be care what Ali talking about. I got push back. I got my own thought. You feel me? You feel me? What was the stats? Let's take like LeBron and Mike for instance. LeBron statistically is better than Mike, but I act like anybody that grew up watching Mike know he's not better than Mike. So what about that? What about
Oh
when
man.
the stats sometimes could not show the actual it don't catch everything. You feel me?
But to refute what you saying, like you looking at it from two different eras. Like this basketball is a softer era than the basketball that Michael Jordan came from.
No, but
So
LeBron played with T-Mac and all them when they were still like kind of in their prime, like Kobe and them was like he was
you
playing
talk
like
about people that was old. You think wait. Do you
them
think
niggas
LeBron would make
them
it
niggas
with
weren't
people?
old, bro. When LeBron first came in the league,
You
Kobe wasn't old, bro.
Do you think that LeBron would make it with Michael Jordan and all the people that he stopped in the Hall of Fame in his prime? No, he
Yes,
wouldn't. He
yes, I
wouldn't make
believe
it.
that.
No, he
I
wouldn't.
believe that. I just don't
They
believe
would
that
have
in Mike.
snatched him
But
out
I
the
definitely
side.
believe that he'll still be
Do
a
you know
top
what type
player.
of fouling they was doing back then?
Boy, LeBron is a freight train, bro. The man literally he don't got no moves but to run through people. That's what he do.
Okay.
He run
He,
through people, bro. The man
he
a,
would, bro. He
a
would not
phenomenon
make it
physique
against.
wise, man.
He would not make it against Patrick Ewing.
No,
He
no,
would
no.
not
So
make it against. He would not
you
make it
you
against
crazy
David
as
Y'all
hell.
Robinson.
too
I
fast.
don't even like arguing
What
basketball like this,
stats?
but
What stats is LeBron? How does LeBron got more stats than Michael Jordan again?
Like
Yeah, he do
he got
though. He do though. Michael
More.
ain't play over 22
yeah like
years.
yeah
He got
he
him.
got more points than Mike. He got more assists than Mike. If I'm not mistaken, he got more rebounds than Mike. Yeah,
That's it. But he don't
how many
got the
game
scoring.
winners?
So
How many game winners?
Mike's
but I'm
got
just
more.
saying that them are
Mike,
stats, bro.
You know what
he don't.
Michael Jordan greatest
So
stat
why y'all
is?
still no? So he
Let me tell
Mike
you
got.
what Michael Jordan greatest stat is, and
Lord have
LeBron ain't
mercy.
never gonna refute it.
LeBron don't beat Michael Jordan in stats. Y'all just be talking. He don't beat Michael
Or
Jordan in
Kobe?
stats. Y'all don't
Or
even be know.
Kobe?
Y'all just be talking. Y'all got Google now. You got Chat GPT
Bro,
now, and y'all just say anything.
I'm 40 years old basically, bro. I ain't no shorty.
I'm gonna
Okay,
just tell
so
you a
I watch
stat that
Mike.
not,
I
LeBron ain't
watch
never
Mike,
gonna have.
Kobe. I
hold on.
watch all this.
Michael Jordan beat LeBron in points per game, 30, and LeBron got 27. Scoring titles, Mike got 10. LeBron got 1. Michael got the highest single season point per game. Michael got 6 championships. He got 6
Best winning record.
MVPs. LeBron got 4 on both. Mike got undefeated record 6-0. LeBron got 4-6. Michael got 5 MVPs. LeBron got 4. Defensive player, Jordan got 1. LeBron got 0.
Those accolades, Ali.
Not finished, please. No, those are stats, man. What do you mean accolade?
The
Y'all,
championships is all that matter though.
Trophies
it's
are accolades.
everything.
They not stats.
This is what I mean with the semantic. No, man, those are still stats. Those count as stats. What are you talking about, love?
Okay, go ahead. Because I first of all, I agree that Mike is better. So you arguing the moot point.
Oh,
like
you
you
said he
you
got
beat
more
the damn
stats.
horse with that.
Jordan got 9 defensive first team. LeBron got 5. Michael averaged 2.3 steals per game. LeBron got 1. The only part LeBron leads is he's got the career points. He got the rebounds. He got the assists and total games. And that's because he's been playing since he was 12. Y'all be just Michael got more stats, and Michael is the actual GOAT.
Yeah, for sure, Mike is the GOAT. I'm not even up.
And Mike
You
ain't had to
you can't make that argument.
And Michael Jordan didn't have to get traded 3 times to win the championship because all his teams fell apart, and then he had to go to another place to get a ring. He didn't stay at one place and get 4 rings. Michael Jordan stayed at one place and got 6 rings with 2 different teams. Retired, came back and 3-peated. It's not even close.
2 3-peat.
Let me ask you a question. How many players LeBron James stopped from going to the Hall of Fame?
Who you not arguing? Look, you not arguing. I say Mike is better. You ain't got to argue. That's what
I'm about to say.
You preaching some fire with that one.
The only part he was wrong, and he got to go update his stats, is that Michael got more stats
Okay.
than LeBron.
I said when y'all asked you where you beat Mike in, I said points, assists, and rebound. That's what I said.
LeBron be patting his stats. He was just patting
LeBron
his stats.
is soft, bro. He
I agree. I'm not saying
I
I agree, but I'm just saying statistically, this is the narrative they put out that LeBron statistically is better than Mike. And I'm saying that's what they base it on. Assists, rebounds, and points. And I'm saying based off those 3 stats, he is beat Mike.
Whiskey, LeBron, imagine Michael Jordan being up 2-0 and they get beat 4 games in a row by Dirk Nowitzki.
It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Hey, man. Hey, Ali. A man with a 2-inch vertical.
Who got a 2-inch vertical? Oh, yeah.
You talking about Dirk Nowitzki. I'm from the city. Look, I'm from the South, so you feel me? Like, come on, man. I was when they did the rise, when we won our first 3-peat and all that.
Michael Jordan never had a center. In that time, you had to have a center to compete as well, too. Kobe
No, we had some decent centers though. I ain't gonna hold you. We had some decent role players. Bill Cartwright was a decent center. He played his role for what he was supposed to do.
Wasn't no decent center.
You needed a center.
He was. He played. He wasn't supposed to be no star center. He did what he was supposed to do as a center.
Man, where they find y'all at?
He's a
Man, that
great
dude didn't even
role player.
average
He
10
was a
points
great
a
role
game,
player,
bro.
bro.
Mike
Then we
ain't
had
had no
Will
good
Purdue.
center, bro.
Bro,
Will
that dude
Purdue
didn't
was
even
decent.
average 10 points a
All these
game.
people did what they was supposed to do. It without these
Those
people.
are role
So
players, sir.
that's what I just said. I just said
Okay,
these were good role
that
players.
don't make them good.
Yes, they do. Every role player don't play their role good. It do make them a good role player. You're wrong. Just because you're a role player don't mean you play your role good.
What I'm saying is you're saying that he was a good center. No, he was a good role player.
I said he was, bro. I said he was a good role player for the center position, and he was exactly what they needed.
That wasn't your first statement, though.
All right, bro.
You did try
I
to
don't like
statement,
going
bro.
back and forth with. I don't be liking going back and forth about nonchalant stuff like that.
See, I only care about championships. That's what
Yes,
matters.
you do. Love, don't come up here and talk about
Knock it off, Ali. Hey, Ali, watch out, son. Hey, watch out, son.
Yeah, look, Ali always
do the nonchalant all the time. He be in here like this.
Hey, Blu-ray is a professional boxer. This man can hold his own. You feel me? Watch out, man. You know what I'm saying? He cool.
Nah, I did martial arts.
All that. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is you know how to defend yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'm certified for sure.
Yeah, so
I'm still undefeated too. I beat up people too. I did. I asked New York, go to North Carolina. I haven't lost. Go to my college. I have not lost a fight. I'm still undefeated. So somebody take that throne. I'm undefeated and beating up people too.
You know that. Like we all, you know what I'm saying?
It was a beard.
I just don't like, I'm a humble guy. You feel me?
I'm humble too.
I don't like to say what I can do and what I can't do. You feel me?
Well, yeah, true. I just said I could fight. I ain't say I win.
I'm just saying. You said you undefeated. That's what I'm saying.
I am undefeated though, but I am undefeated though. So my brother, I used to box. We used to box in our whole neighborhood. I was the boxing king in our neighborhood. We used to have gloves and box. I was the boxing king. I didn't lose.
For sure, I believe you. Where you from, Ali? Where you from?
North Carolina and New York and Turkey. I've been around the world, but I was boxing in New York and North Carolina. But I didn't get to where Blu-ray was. We were just boxing in the neighborhood. But we boxed the whole neighborhood.
But yeah, that's cool. Some of them niggas got real hands. They got professional hands. They just ain't never went professional.
Fight in North Carolina.
Yeah, for sure.
We can fight.
You know, back in the day, you had to fight anyway. And I'm
from North Carolina and New York. You fight in New York
right?
Too.
You know that, Blu-ray. Everybody was fighting back then.
Yeah, our era, you had to fight. You know what I mean, bro? Just think about, bro. If we had social media back in the day when we was in school, man, say, woo.
Yeah, check the stats.
Right.
Hey, check them stats, man. Check the stats. I'm good at everything I do, and I don't even brag about it. A man be doing like the business with my children.
Hey, you know what you good at, Ali? You know what you good? You missed your blessing. You should have been a stand-up comedian. That's what you good at.
Hey, I be telling people I'm funny now.
You funny as hell, like me.
I'm going on tour with my comedy. See, I've been letting my comedy.
Don't do that one, bro.
I'll be stand up.
I believe you're misogynist. So
hey, I'm gonna be called the misogynist comedian.
You know that.
You're misogynist. You're not married. You hate women.
I got a joke. I got a joke to tell y'all. People don't remember this joke. So here you go. This is what I start off my stand-up with. What did the rat that was trapped behind the refrigerator say when he called 911?
Give me some cheese.
Say cheese.
I'm in the trap.
Wow.
Yeah. That was kind of funny.
Next one. What is what? Hold on.
Look at
tell that joke. Hold on. I don't know if I can tell that joke. Nah, I can't tell that joke. I have to wait that joke. But I'll be good, man. I think I'm gonna go on tour, man, doing stand-up. Oh, what kind of bees like milk?
Beaches? I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
Boobies.
Hey, that was decent though. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was decent.
Hey, y'all know that's good. That's how I be just going on tour telling jokes. Y'all ain't got no jokes.
You gotta stop, bro.
That wasn't good. Punchline wasn't good, but y'all hating, man. Y'all hating, man. Let me see. But all right, y'all. I think let me see. What I'm gonna do? No, I'll wait a little bit. I'm gonna redirect at probably around 8. If I either I'm gonna keep going to 8 or I'm gonna redirect to 8. To either I gotta see who live, man. Blu-ray, you still live?
Illa just said he was going live.
I'll go live. Just let me know, and I'll crank it up.
Okay. Well, Trey asked earlier with a redirect earlier. I usually give it to Philosophical.
Is Illa going live?
Yeah.
I think Illa going live at 8.
He going live at 8?
Mm-hmm. He going live right at 8.
It's whatever he want to do. You know, I'm all about, you know, us building as brothers, bro. It's all good. Whatever he want to do.
Hey, you know what? I got a question right quick since the panel a little dry on the topic side, right? I got a question for Ali right quick. What as far as our boys, right? Because I don't know if we all got boys. I know Blu-ray got boys.
I got all boys.
Okay,
yeah,
I got
Ali got
two.
our boys.
I got 2 girls and 1 boy.
We got that strong. See, weak sperm make girls.
Yeah. This nigga, bro. Hey, look.
How I feel to be wrong? Huh? How I feel to know you wrong?
Hey, look. Misogynist sperm make all boys.
Oh man, that was good. That was good.
No. They usually make they usually make girls since they hate women. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, so that's what I said, because that's what I heard. I heard when you make girls, you know what I'm saying, you was acting crazy out here a little bit. But you feel me? I got a boy though. All I'm saying is don't try to deflect, Ali. You taking me away from my
what you think more powerful? Having more all boys or all girls?
all boys for sure. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, that's all. That's all we trying to say.
No, he don't need no help. He's already been served. I served him. He's taken care of. He's a little slow, but he got it.
Okay,
Ali, I got a question for you.
Okay.
For the men who don't have kids, 2025, do you think they should have kids going forward, given what's going on with women? Do you think a man should take that risk?
Honestly, man, I be thinking about all the time. I'm scared about the world my kids going into. I believe that we should still procreate to put the best version of human beings we can put out on the earth. But I would understand if somebody didn't want to have kids.
So that was my question. My bad, Ali. Let me cut you off right quick. My bad. But look, I know. Let me cut you off. I know you don't like it. I got to get you something. I got to get you. But that's what I was going to say in accordance to what he's saying. So since you got boys, we got boys. Most of us got boys. Would you tell your boys to be virgins until that good woman come? Or are you going to tell them to be out there just clapping cheeks and making babies?
Oh, let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm just
let me say this real quick.
I got
that's a valid question.
Let me answer Boogie question. There's too many lame niggas out here. Too many P niggas out here. And if the real ones don't make kids, it's just gonna continue to perpetuate. So us real ones, we gotta have kids, bro.
I kind of disagree with you.
We gotta have kids. Now, you do have to be careful about who you have kids with. That's the only thing that we can try to mitigate to the best of our ability. You know what I mean? And that's just like, and if it doesn't work out, you know what I mean? Just make sure you have leverage to get your boys. That's the only thing I can say, fam. Because like me, I got my oldest, but I don't have my youngest. But I got both. But hold on, I got both of them though. Don't get it twisted. I got both of them.
But that's what I was going to say. 90% chance most men are never going to have their kids,
that's true.
Custody. So in other words, it's a risk, right? So you may raise your boys right. Doesn't mean the single mom next door is raising her daughters right. So
yeah. Well, like I said, and I know I've been on this platform a few times, and I've talked about this, that one of my homeboys, one of my close brothers, he has a daughter. And me and him are already communicating about having our kids around each other. So my son could potentially You know what I mean? We try to set up an arranged marriage.
Never gonna
Hey,
work.
hold on, Boogie,
That
just
will
listen,
work. What
listen,
you mean won't
Boogie,
work?
Boogie,
Never gonna work.
Boogie, just listen. It
Okay.
worked. It still works in today's time. It might not work in America, but when you got two fathers who are very influential, who take care of their business and their kids' life, it's a great chance that we can set it up. And guess what, Boogie? If it don't, it don't. And I'm gonna teach my son how to move in this world. So let me answer my boy Love like this. I'm going to mold and train my son to protect himself at the end of the day. I know you're gonna eventually be with somebody, but I don't want this me. I don't want my son in no relationship until he turn 30. So I'm gonna tell him, bro, live your life, focus on your bag, get your money up, take care of your business, have fun, do what you do. Don't even think about a committed relationship until after you turn 30. Because the things that attracted you when you were younger is not going to attract you when you get older. And a lot of women you attracted to now might not look the same when they get older. So at the end of the day, take your time. That's just my personal belief that you should nobody get married before 30. That's me. And I'm going to teach my sons, focus on you. Find out who you are. The brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25. Bro, you're going to have a lot of myriad of changes. And then with you pursuing whatever you want to be in life, it can easily you can easily be knocked off track by worrying about a woman, bro. So get your bag right, focus on you, and that's what it is.
So, Blue, do you want your son to date, but just not be like in a committed relationship?
Man, I want my son to do him. I want him to date who he want to date, but at the end of the day, tell women the truth. If they can't get on your program, bye.
Yeah, but it sounds to me the way
I don't want my son with one woman. No.
But it sounds to me the best piece of advice would be to tell your son there's a high chance he's never going to get married, and there's a high chance he's never going to find the right woman.
Well, but listen. At the end of the day, I'm gonna teach him what he need to
Those
find.
probabilities, though.
This is me. I'm gonna teach my son, find a woman that has a positive, productive father. If she don't have a daddy, don't even think about marrying her first. And I'm talking about a positive, productive. And make sure you marry a woman who family prioritizes family. Don't marry no woman. There's a bunch of single women running the family. No, hell no. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna give him the game, whether he listen or not, buddy. Can't control that. But me as a father, I'm leading by example. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like things. It's just like okay, it's like things that I already have set up for him. If you want to reap the benefits of what your father does, you're gonna have to listen. If you don't, you can pave your own way, fam. That's you. With all this money and everything I'm gonna pass to you, only way you're gonna inherit this is if you listen to the program. Because I don't want you to make the mistakes that your daddy made. So I already made all the mistakes you need to make. So learn from your father, follow me, and you're gonna be good. That's it.
To chime off what CJ saying, like you basically saying like you want the kid to not really have that much experience. You want him to be with one woman. That's not gonna work.
What?
It's just not. You gotta have experience in life. That's why, like in 20s, you doing all of this and this. By the time you 30, you worry about business, family, generation wealth. You worry about other things, other things in life. So he's not wrong when he say like, I don't want my kid to be married or get into a serious relationship until 30.
Oh yeah.
But he gotta date. He gotta experience women. Otherwise, he will be crushed. Even if he puts the women off and then he waits till 40 to now start dating women, he's gonna get crushed.
But Boogie, that's not right. Boogie, I literally said I want him to turn up and enjoy himself. I said that.
Okay.
Well, I don't agree with, like I understand what Blu-ray saying right there. That's understandable. But I preferably would teach my son to follow because I believe in the Most High. So you feel me? I teach my son to focus on the Most High more say and not women at all. Like if he run into a woman and he want to date a woman, that's cool. But I tell him like, look, that ain't your focus. I'm more with the part Blu-ray said about, you know what I'm saying, him getting himself together until he 30 where his mind fully developed, and while he going through that journey, then focus on the Most High and what the Most High call you to do as a man. And the Most High call you to go out there and work, because you know what I'm saying, man, that don't work, don't eat. So don't focus on going out there, work, building yourself up like the Most High call you to do. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, pray for that Proverb 31 woman to come to you type. Like, don't go looking for it. You feel me? Like, that's why I tell, because I ain't with the dating multiple women, because like spirits is real. You feel me? Even if you're not, you could kiss a woman or anything, you know, it's going, the temptation of it is going to make him like lose his purity. You feel me? So I would tell my son, like, yeah, that's why I tell my son, like, don't go out here and just, you know what I'm saying, like, lose yourself to any female just for some sex. Like, I'm not
But
with that. Cause I
that
know when
don't
I
mean,
got
hold
into,
on,
hold on, I'm finna land right here. Hold on, I'm finna land right here. I'm finna land right here, Blue Way. Hold on, I'm finna land.
That don't mean you losing yourself though.
We say it the village to raise a child, but what if the village is retarded?
You getting
this just my opinion. Hold on, I'm finna land right here, bro. This is my opinion. When I started having sex early, bro, it messed my whole train of thought up. You feel me? Like that's all I wanted as a young man when I started. Before I had sex, before I got introduced to what sex was, I didn't think about sex, bro. I thought about, man, I can't wait to get older, buy my mom in this house. I can't wait to get older to do this for my sister. I can't wait to get older to do this for my brother. Like, this how my mind thought until I started having sex. So now I ain't finna be out here teaching my.
As long as I don't threaten him, I can say what I want. Am I correct? Yes. We sick and tired of that nigga there.
You misconstrue, like a lot of people misconstrue what dating is. There's two types of dating. There's not only one. Like, when you say dating, there's two types of dating. Casual dating, where you messing around with nothing serious. And exclusive dating, where you got that one person that you want to pursue life with.
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want my son to exclusively date nobody before 30. That's what I'm saying. I agree with that part. I don't want him to casual date. Listen, you not understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying I want him to casual date neither. I'm saying I wouldn't want him to focus on women, period. I said if he chose to date, then that's cool. You feel me? That's on him. But I'm saying I would let him know not to focus on a woman, period. Focus on God first and building himself up. You feel me? That's what I would tell my son.
So
you
you
feel me? That way, he don't lose himself in a woman.
Hold on, even with your son focusing on himself, he gonna smash something, bro. What you talking about?
Yes,
listen, bro. I'm not saying he would. I'm not saying he won't. You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying. I said if he do, that's cool. That's his life. That's on him. I'm telling him the advice that I would give him and because of how I felt as a young man. What's
different from what you said than I said? I'm just curious.
No, that's.
I'm finna explain it. You cut me off. I'm finna explain it. When I was a young man, I got introduced to a sexual life. I didn't know shit about sex until somebody influenced my mind and showed me that shit. So what I'm saying is, before I got introduced to sexual things, I didn't think about sex and women. I thought about holding hands with a girl, taking care of a girl. It was that if a motherfucker gonna tell you that natural reaction as a boy, they was fucked up as a boy. They wanted to have sex with a girl. They shouldn't even knew us. Now we talking about our generation.
Bro,
in our generation, bro, we didn't think like that, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
Brother Love, what was the difference what I said and you said about our children? That's my question.
I said the only difference was I agree with everything besides the fact that you said you want your son to casually date. I said I don't want my son to casually date. I wouldn't influence him to do that. That's
brother,
the only difference.
Hold on. I got you up top. I mean, I forgot the brother. Brother, we said the same thing. I said I don't want my and brother, tell me if I'm wrong. I said I don't want my son to be with one woman. You said the same exact thing.
I said I don't want I would prefer my son to be with no woman, is what I said, until he's 30.
Hey, come get this nigga, man.
That's what I said. Y'all just want to understand what I was saying. I said if he choose to date a woman, you feel me, before 30, that's his life. He could do that.
Come get this nigga, man.
At least slow down, man. Let me land my plane, though,
bro.
No! Oh, shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
Can you make me want to start my own podcast, man?
And y'all said the
let-
same thing, man.
Bro, at least
said
No, we didn't, bro. No, we did not, bro.
Yes, you did.
They
No,
did.
we.
They did. They
Yes,
did.
we did.
No, Blu-ray. I asked you, do you mind your son dating but not being serious? You said you're okay with that. Brother Love, I think he's saying he doesn't want his son.
And he changed it. Then he
But
said,
hold on,
No,
but
I
Boogie,
didn't
Boogie,
change
but
it, bro.
then, but
Stop
Boogie,
it, bro. This is
Boogie,
what I was saying from the beginning.
Boogie,
You
hold
just ain't
on,
understand.
Boogie, brother Love, hold on, brother Love, Boogie. I understand what you're saying, my brother. You're talking about what I said verbatim, but it's still the same thing. Even if he don't want his son to date, if he decides to date, he not tripping. It's not like he saying I don't want him to date at all. It's still the same, Boogie.
No,
Come
I
on,
did
man.
say, listen, that's what I'm saying. I am saying I would not want him to date a woman at all if it's my preference. That's what I've been saying.
But
Until he's
again, if
30.
he decide to date somebody, you're not tripping. It's the same with me. I
Right.
don't care.
But me not tripping is not the same thing as me
This is why
preferring
we
him
equal.
to want to
Hold on,
date
this
a
is why we
woman. It's
equal.
not the
This is why
same
we
thing.
equal. This is why we equal, brother Love, because I'm not refusing to call you Love.
No,
This
brother
why
Love
we
is
equal.
good, cool.
This is what we equal. I know what the acronym means. I heard it when you told Ali the first time. This what we can concede that we both don't want our sons married before 30.
For sure.
Okay, let the brother talk up top with the black hat. My bad. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. First thing, I know this could be an argument in itself, but there's no types of dating. All dating is casual. So because it's not really serious until it gets into a relationship. But that being said, I agree that no man should be in a serious relationship, until he's at the very least 30. There's a few reasons for that. One reason for that is economics. He needs that time in his 20s to work regular jobs just to be able to find his direction, like what he's going to be focusing on to get serious with life. And between 30 and 35, that's when it's really going to begin setting in. The whole thing with when you all were talking about in their 20s, should they be virgins? I guess virgins until 30. No, because you're going to run into a problem there. You're going to run into a problem there because unfortunately these women ain't staying virgins. And you ain't gonna find no virgin.
Yeah, that's the reality though, my brother. I just said should. Right. I said should, and what the reality is totally different. Okay. I get the reality. I'm saying men should. All people should be virgins. Like that's biblical to me. That's just biblical. That's just historical. Like that's how you stop fornication and stuff like that. One man, one woman for the rest of your life. That's how.
But the Bible doesn't teach monogamy. The Bible doesn't even address monogamy.
What?
No,
it addresses it. It addresses it, but it don't teach it.
It doesn't teach monogamy.
The Bible also tells you what to do with multiple wives. If you should get another second wife.
You can. It's different. It's different situation for different folks. It's not the same for everybody.
But Solomon, everybody in the Bible, Moses.
Solomon was a king. No, Moses. No, that's not true. That's not true.
Adam, Cain, killed his brother Cain.
Brother,
Moses. Hold on, y'all. Don't move too fast.
Moses is not one of them. King Solomon was a king. He was able to take care of all the wives.
All you gonna do is deflect. Most of those men back then had multiple wives, man. They would have all the people they were depicting in the Bible have multiple wives. Come on, man. Stop.
No, that's not most of them. No, that's not true. That's not true.
No.
That's actually not true. No, it ain't. I read the
those
Bible a lot, brother. That's not true.
Name one didn't have multiple wives.
A lot. The Moses, the one you just named.
Moses had multiple wives. What are you talking about?
Had three. Moses had three different women.
Hey, look, bro, y'all don't understand the context of the Bible and what y'all read. Y'all not reading it correctly.
No.
Hey, Trey, can you tell them how many wives Moses had?
He had more than one for sure.
Yeah, Moses had.
Look, no, you tell them. We're gonna move on from the topic of the Bible, bro, because there ain't no man for the listen, brother.
It was Zipporah, and I know it was a woman, Ethiopian woman, the Cushite.
So he had these women at one time.
He had two women. Yeah, he had
at one time.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're wrong.
Yes, he did.
Bet 100. Bet 100 right now. And I'll
How-
send you
how
100.
many-
to
how
cash
many-
out.
I'm not
hold
a
on.
betting man. I'm not a betting man.
How
Hey,
many
hey,
did
Ali, you
Jacob
know
have?
it's something funny real quick. You know how women always talk about they Boaz and not understanding that Boaz had more than one wife? That the girl that he seen in the field, he added, that was an extra wife, and he already had a wife.
And that
Hey,
was
can you look it up,
obligation.
Love? I know
too.
you Googling right now. Look at how many more wives.
Who, me?
No, the other you.
I'm finna say, yeah, I don't got to Google, bro. I read the Bible. I could go grab my Bible. It's right here.
Okay,
How
go
many
grab.
wives
No,
did Jacob
You
have?
gotta go. How many? No, don't even go for Moses.
Yeah,
How
stay
many?
with Moses.
You said Moses only had one wife.
At one time, he only had one wife. Yeah.
No. Did Moses end up with two wives?
Eventually, but he didn't have these wives. He was separate with these wives, though. It wasn't like these people were staying together. None of that.
But that's a
He was separate with these
now you
women.
got a
It
different.
was separate situations. It
Now
was
you got
what
a
y'all
different problem
polygamy is not what y'all describe what Moses did. It's not the same thing, bro. And I
you
read the Bible. I read.
What about
You
Jacob?
can't.
What about
You
Jacob?
not.
What about Jacob?
What about him?
Did he have multiple wives?
How many wives he had?
Yes, but that was the prophecy. He was called to do that to start the 12 tribes
What
of
about
Israel.
Abraham?
God don't change,
Hold on.
right?
What about Abraham?
No, it still wasn't
Right?
polygamy. The only
does
person
God
that you could
change?
say, hold on. The only person that you could say that described like polygamy is Jacob. Where Jacob literally had all these women living in arrangement with him. Everybody else you name it, these women were not in arrangement with each other. They just had they had separate situations with different women.
Okay,
These women were in contention with each other, literally.
Okay,
Like, go ahead.
Okay, you read the Bible, right?
It's so crazy.
You read the Bible, right?
I already said that, brother. Go ahead with your question. It's a
Okay,
rhetorical question.
in Leviticus, how come God didn't outlaw multiple wives?
What you mean? How come you didn't outlaw? I never said that it
There's
was against
nothing.
the law. You
Okay,
actually, that's a moot
okay.
question. I never said that. I said that situation is not for everybody. That's what I said.
It's not for everybody, but if one decides,
Like everybody can't even have multiple wives according to the
I
Bible.
agree with you. I agree with you.
Right. That's what I said.
Okay, but if is it wrong or right?
To have multiple wives?
Yeah.
I didn't say it was wrong. I never said that.
Okay.
That's what I
what's the
said. All I
argument
made the statement. I just literally made the statement that wasn't for everybody, and y'all ran with whatever y'all ran with. Y'all took it as
Then
me
why you
saying it
talking?
was
Then why you
wrong.
making? Then why you making it a problem? So we shouldn't talk about it. It's a moot
No,
point.
I
It's
just
not even an
no, because
argument.
y'all
Then.
made it
It's
seem
not
like
an
that.
No,
Y'all
you
made it seem like that's for every man. When I said I want my
now
son
you
to be
made
a
the argument.
virgin,
If it's
and
not
it should
wrong,
have y'all. It's not for every man not to be a
it's not
virgin. If
wrong.
that's what
So
y'all
it's
want
not
y'all
wrong.
sons to do, that's cool.
Where
But I don't
I was
want my son to succumb to a sexual desire. That's temptation. That's
I ain't
going to
saying.
throw off his brain
but
activity.
That's a
That's
man's
going to throw
let
off
me
his
ask you
thinking.
this. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, because you saying in his early life, his 20s, and you don't want him to be doing that. I get it, but my question is this: Do you really believe that dudes in the Bible was virgins until they was 30?
I believe dudes in the Bible was virgin until they got married to these women. What meaning in the Bible, marriage is when you have sex with a woman, you committed that man and that woman was committed to each other for the rest of their life, and that's a fact. When they
Where did
slept
it
with a
say
woman,
that?
that woman was their woman. Like I don't know what you're saying.
Now he right about that. So my
Oh
question is,
yeah,
hold on. So my question is, that's the way it's supposed to be. So question:
that's what I
Are
said.
you? Hold
Blue
on.
Ray, what should be? I never said what the reality. I said what
So
should be.
question: Are you with the woman you lost your virginity to?
No, she lost her virginity to me, but I'm with the woman.
However, are y'all still together?
Yeah.
No, Trey. Ask him what you asked the first time. Don't let him switch it.
Yeah, the woman that lost her virginity. I did not lose.
He didn't ask you that. Are you with the woman
The
you lost?
first woman you had sex with, are y'all still
No.
together?
Shit. Got your ass.
That's not proving nothing, because when I was younger, I didn't
It
understand
is
the word.
proving that you're not following God, nigga.
No, listen, bro. That would make sense. That would make sense if I understood the word and I was on the same journey as I am now.
Right.
Back then, I wasn't a young boy. I was 19. She was 17. I took her virginity. I was already 19 having sex. I was 15 having sex. So
Can
what
I
I'm
ask you?
saying is, I didn't. Hold on. Let me
Oh,
land my plane,
can I
bro.
ask you a question?
I got you. Hold on. What I'm saying is, what you saying would make sense if I understood back then what I understand now. I didn't understand that, so that don't even make sense, bro. How I'm gonna be following God the correct way if I don't even know who God is the
Okay,
correct way?
got you. Okay,
Right.
so that means you violated God's law, and you have no consequences, right?
I didn't say that. I said I literally didn't even
We
know
didn't
that was
understand it
against.
then.
I didn't even know what marriage was. I was a 19-year-old boy. I didn't understand back then that
All
marriage was
right, brother
actually when
love,
you lay down
roll
with a
with me.
woman,
So,
not when you go get a certificate.
brother love, this is my point. So, if there are no consequences, it's gonna be all right.
No, there is consequences though. When that is, I never said it wasn't no consequences, bro. You're not listening. I never said it was or wasn't. That wasn't my point in the first place. I said I was 19 years old. How could I didn't understand. Maybe you don't know me. So some 19-year-olds maybe have understanding around you of the word. But when I was 19, I didn't have nobody teaching me the word correctly. It was life experience and the Holy Spirit that showed me the way to the truth. You feel me? And then now that I'm a man and I've been shown these things through life experience and through the spirit, now I can teach my son what to avoid because I went through it.
Yeah, but you can't teach your son when things have changed. You can't teach your son to follow the word of God and everything when you know the reality is the women are not following that.
That
You're
my
gonna need
son,
him
but what women doing ain't got nothing to do with what he doing.
Yes, it
What are you
does.
talking
It has a
about?
lot.
It does.
It has a
If he
lot
wants
to
to
Man,
do
get
with
y'all
it.
married,
niggas sound crazy, man. Y'all boy, no way.
Hold up,
So
brother.
What another person doing got to do with what? That don't even make sense, bro.
if you
Brother
want him
Love,
to get married,
Hold on,
he's
Boogie.
gonna
It's
get
funny you
married to
say that.
born
It's
again
funny that you
virgins.
say that and you believe in the Bible when it said people should be equally yoked, and it talks about what a woman should be. The man to find a wife finds a good thing, but your
And
son's gonna.
it also talk about some men
Let
that's
me land.
gonna
Let me
die
land.
not even having
Let
a
me
marriage,
land.
not even touching a woman. There
Let
are
me
some
land.
men that are born to never touch a woman, so you don't know what you're talking about.
I let you interrupt me earlier, right? Not this time. Okay. This ain't the Talk Over Ali show. I let you interrupt me and I gave up the mic. So let me get my mic back. Okay. So the point about is this: we're not living in Jesus' time. Jesus ain't walking this. Jesus of Nazareth isn't walking on this soil, and we don't have all these disciples, and we don't have all these righteous women you talking about. To tell your son to not do anything till he's 30 years old is serving a disservice to him, and is actually crippling your son. And then you setting up your son for failure because once he finally gets with a woman who got all these bodies, he did all that for no reason. And are you gonna say, "Oh, son, at least you was disciplined for nothing"? He was disciplined.
How you just gonna assume he gonna get with a woman with a whole? How you know he won't find another verse? You saying there's no more verses in the world at all? That don't even make sense, bro.
It's
30 years
7%.
30, so hold on. How old do you want the woman for him to marry when he's 30 years old?
That's up to that man. He might marry a
I'm asking you,
21-year-old. He might
and
meet a
now
21-year-old young lady that's still a virgin.
see how you contradicted. You know how you
No,
contradicted
I'm not contradicting myself,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell
That's
you
a
how.
lie.
Now all of a sudden you saying this up to that man when you saying you want to dictate what
I've
he
been
does.
said that. Didn't I already say if that man choose today? I've been said this. I said this is what I would tell him I would prefer for him to do. But if he choose to date, then I'm
What age?
cool with that because that's his life.
How old would you prefer him? How old should the woman be that you would want him to be with if he's 30 years old man?
I'm not finna tell, like, I don't know. He might, like I said, he might meet whatever the age the woman is. You said you said there's no 30-year-old version in the world.
No,
Yo,
bro,
go ahead,
what?
man. This is
This is what
crazy.
I'm saying.
Can I say something?
Y'all putting
Can I say something?
generalization. Y'all putting generalizations on everybody, bro. You can't do that, bro.
Can I say something?
No, hold on. Mr. Fancy hadn't even said nothing. The fact that you're asking, you don't think there's no 30-year-old virgins? The fact that you hoping that your son can find this one little minority,
Why wouldn't I hope? Why wouldn't I hope?
This needle in the hay, because none of us found it. This needle in the haystack.
So what?
Most men, if
Just
they
because
could.
we ain't find it don't mean he can't find it. Y'all niggas crazy, bro. I ain't finna tell my son to be spreading himself thin out here. That shit, his spirits out here be on people, boy. You can't just be out here just no. And if you can't just date her, ain't no man finna date no woman and then not want to clap her. If that
Well, I
woman
ain't
is
gonna lie, Ali. Hey, Ali.
Hold on. Hey, love, you doing too much now. Like I had to drop you a long time ago. Stop talking, man, fam. When I'm asking you, you doing too much now. And I'm not even disrespecting you. You just talking over people at this point now. Stop when I ask you to stop, fam.
man, y'all niggas been talking over niggas the whole show, bro.
Don't do that talking over stuff. Please don't start either. You did it the last show as well too. No, everybody I asked to stop, they stop. You don't stop. You just keep talking. So I asked you to stop. Let Fantastic respond, and then you can talk. All right, that's all I'm asking. When I ask you to stop, just stop. Ain't nobody else not stopping but you. You just keep
All right,
going.
I'm muted, fam.
Go ahead.
First off, man, shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate you for bringing me up, bro. Yeah,
No
this
problem,
is
man.
only how do we even get to a 30-year-old virgin? Like that's not even.
So
I'm
the
sorry.
Trey and Love both want their kids to live life before they get to 30. Trey wants his son to enjoy himself by the time he get to 30. Love don't want his son to have that type of interaction with a woman. I'm sure he fine with a dating a woman, but he don't want his son to engage in any intimacy or sexual acts until he's 30.
Okay, so what makes him think that he controls a grown ass man till 30?
He said he conceded that he doesn't. He conceded that he doesn't. He is conceded that he doesn't.
He's hoping.
So again, so to that, now that I have the full premise, okay, again, brother, and shout out again. I'm always picky on the definition of marriage and what marriage is, because marriage is not just having sex with a woman and staying with that woman. It's the covenants involved and the whole different things. But I don't want to argue about that. I don't want to get into a Bible thing back and forth, really. But listen, bro. Again, the problem with even that, living a religious life and having biblical principle, is in biblical times, the majority of women lived the way the Bible talked about. The majority. The standard was culturally and universally, hey, women do this, men do that. If women act this way, they're wives, they're women, they're ladies. If women act this way, they're whores.
Yeah.
There really wasn't an in-between, right? A woman didn't, and I'm not saying that this is right or wrong. A woman didn't have right to her body. She was protected by her father until her father gave her away to her husband. Okay. So when we start, and this is what I say, man, and again, I know the word don't change. The Bible does not change. But at the same time, there is a verse in the Bible that says, hey, live by the laws of the land and something along those lines, so on and so forth. I'm not saying that that's an exact fit here or an excuse to break the law, but that's what I'm saying. We get into this thing. So how can you be held to the same standard when the biblical women have decreased by 99%? Right? How is that possible? I know they say the road less traveled is like the holy road or whatever, right? But I mean, ain't no road at this point. We talking about marriage and marriageable women. You feel me? So we got barely like any road at all. And now you're telling these men where the women that, which first and foremost, the woman's supposed to be a virgin more so than the man is.
Yeah.
So a man's supposed to wait literally now until who knows how old or however, never have sex, and then expect a woman that's also a virgin as an adult. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's highly improbable.
You asking how is it possible, right? How is it possible? You asking how is it possible?
No. I said I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's highly improbable. I didn't ask a question.
Right.
I made a statement.
Yeah, I agree with that, brother. I agree with that it's highly improbable. You feel me? But I'm saying the possibility is enough for me. This is like for example, what Blu-ray was saying about him and his homie trying to do the arranged thing. Now, with that 100% guaranteed that his son and his homie daughter is going to get together? No, but the probability of it happening is higher than not. You see what I'm saying? By them being in proximity of each other. And then they having two fathers who influenced in that situation. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the influence is also important too. You feel me? Like some people cherish their parents' ideology. Some people do. And some people take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? I know kids like that, bro. I know kids where they was looked at as the lames or the nerds or the squares because they weren't chasing after what we were chasing after. What we thought was cool, they never succumbed to that shit. And right now, them motherfuckers doctors and stuff. So I'm just saying, I didn't think that happen, brother. And I'm just saying, I agree with what you're saying as far as the probability of it happening is low, very low. But I would rather teach my son to aim for the greater than the lesser. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, do I think the reality of it is that it's going to happen? No, that might not. I know that the reality of it is that it's a high chance that it won't happen. But
So
I'm going to teach my son.
So if we know that women, are not experienced are not attracted to or want to be with inexperienced men, why would we set your son up? And looking at the data, only
A version of
hey, Dove, you did it again. I let
my
you
bad,
really
my
let you
bad,
play.
my bad. Go ahead, my
Only
bad.
2% of women in the United States are virgins. Under 2% to 2% are virgins at age 30. Why would we set our sons up to be inexperienced when women want experienced men? And he typically will lose this woman possibly if she find out that he ain't even got no bodies. She's not even going to respect him. If she got more bodies than he got, she typically not probably going to respect that man because she's more experienced than he is. And we know that. If
That's
a woman
facts.
right now, if you leave your woman right now, you get with another woman and you only had sex with 2 women and she had 30 bodies, she's already looking at you funny. She can't even respect you. And I think you have great intention too, by the way. I
Yeah.
think what you're saying is great intention. I
Yep.
think it's honorable what you're trying to do, but it's setting the son up for failure because of what the rest of the society is doing, and especially what women are doing. And it's horrible what they're doing. I wish that we can have a society like that where we get our sons to marry off with other people's daughters and they come together, they both virgins and stay together permanently. But for the most part, the women will have more bodies than the average 30-year-old man as well, too. That's the sad part.
But I'm gonna teach him that part too, Ali. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not just gonna tell him what I
Don't teach
prefer
that,
for him to
but I
do.
don't want you to, but I don't want to move the goalpost to there yet. All I'm saying is it's going to be typically a moot reason or irrelevant for you to get your son to be a virgin. It's going to let him down the wrong path, and it's going to set him up for failure when he's doing that because these women are going to not respect him. They're going to see his inexperience with women, and he's not going to know what to do with women, especially
Well,
when
he
they
don't
buy.
want that type of woman, and that's the woman he don't want. That's them the
So he's
same
not
type
going to
of
have.
women that's uncooperative.
It's
Them
more.
the women he don't want.
It's
That's exactly what I'm trying to scare him from. Those type of women. If
And when is he gonna?
if you don't want my son because he's a virgin, if my son 30, my son a 6-figure guy or higher, and he's 6 feet tall and got all these handsome young man and all this other stuff, and you don't want my son because he ain't got no experience in having sex with other women, you're the problem. So my son, I'm gonna teach my son that them the type of women that's the problem, and you should not want them type of women.
You're moving the goalpost still because that's what we're saying. That's going to be most women.
Yeah, that's going.
Most
I
women,
get it, but
even if
I
he
get
tall and
that.
got money, most of the women. So that's why the red pill talking points are dead. Even if he's 6 feet, even if he got money, if he got all these things, she's still not going to respect him. So you tell him to be a virgin is irrelevant. Is all I'm telling you, family. And that's okay that you think you thinking you're doing something honorable, which it should be honorable. But in today's society, she's not going to respect him, even if he's 6 feet, even if he got money, even if he's a basketball player or NBA player or a doctor. She's still not going to respect him.
Yeah, I'm not saying she will, but I didn't seen some whole. I know some wholesome women for sure. Like I know enough wholesome women. I ain't just and I'm just talking about from my experience. I know you talking general, so I ain't. You feel me? I'm just
How
saying.
many
I know
wholesome
a
women
lot
you
of
know?
wholesome women, bro. Like for
How many
real.
you
Like
know? How many you know?
man, a lot. Like
Okay, how
over
many?
two.
Give me a
I ain't
number.
got enough hands and toes to count. Is what I'm saying.
Over how much you say you know?
I ain't got enough hands and fingers and toes to count.
Where you meet them?
No. Oh, man.
A lot of
Real eyes realize real lies.
Go ahead, Tom.
I got plenty of homies
So I
with
just
real
want to ask
women,
you
bro.
this. Oh,
I got plenty of homies with real women. They don't have no
love.
problem out of these women, bro. These
We
women cook,
don't we
they
don't
go
know
out
what they
and go
You
to
know
we
work.
what's
don't
funny?
know
You know
that.
what's funny? Hey, hold on real quick. What's a real woman?
Oh God.
You tell me, Ali, since
You told me a real
y'all
man
seem to
is.
know
You told me a
everything.
real man. Now, don't do to Ali to tell you because you the one telling us. You say a real
No,
man is a virgin. So what's a real woman?
I didn't say a real man was a
Oh no, you
virgin.
adding to their virtue the fact that they virtuous and saving themselves, making them a real man. That's what you're using to get out of the man.
I believe that's a part of being a real man. Yep.
That's right. So what's a real woman?
A virtuous woman, a peaceful woman, a nourishing woman, even a providing woman. Because our women didn't that narrative that our women didn't work is not true. White women might didn't work, but when we came out of slavery, we still was working. Our
Yep.
black women was working. That's not a
And
fact. So
guess what? Gotcha.
She got your ass.
All them women, good women, they ain't gotta be virgins. Ain't that crazy?
you said they ain't got to be
Ain't
virgins.
that ironic that they good women and they gotta be virgins? So you
Who
ain't
said that?
they virgins?
I just said a virtuous woman. That's
Were they virgins?
what you mean. I don't
Exactly.
know. I don't know these. I don't know if these.
Are they good women? Are they good women? Hold on, Tom Main. Slow down, family. Are they good women and they not are they virgins? Because you said they good women, so they ain't have to be virgins to be a good woman, right?
I don't know if these people were virgins. I just
Yeah,
know what.
Shit. Got your ass.
Just
I'm
if you
not in
could,
these people's bedroom, Ali. I'm not in their bedroom, Ali. I can't tell you
so
if they
all I
woman is
gotta
a
do,
virgin when they clap.
all
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
do is let y'all keep, because some of y'all just be talking. If he
That
gotta be
make
a
that don't
virgin,
make sense.
you're gonna attribute your son to being a good man, added with the being virtuous, but then you don't even know if these women are virtuous, and you saying they good women. That means they ain't got to be a virgin to be good women. Your
I
son
said
ain't gotta be,
wholesome. I said
and
wholesome. You putting
your
words in my
son.
mouth.
Nah, don't do that. Don't even
I
do
did.
that.
I said wholesome. I never said good because I don't believe nobody is good on earth. Not a
So
man or a woman. I don't
like
believe
I
there's
said,
no good men or woman on earth.
oh my God, yo.
Shit. Got your ass.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
And you super trigger, boy. You pushed all the buttons, didn't you? Look, I made
Can
that
I?
nigga push
Man,
all
you
the
just
Excuse
buttons.
me.
you
Excuse me.
sure
I want to
go ahead.
ask. I want
Go
to
ahead.
say something. Right. If you know the probability.
He said nobody good. No,
Oh,
stop hating.
Y'all
Stop
ain't
hating.
nobody
Stop
ain't good.
moving so fast. That's why I tell y'all when we having conversations, listen to what people are saying. He wants his son to be a good son, and he wants a woman that's a good person for him. Now he believes nobody's good, so it defeats the purpose of him being
See, you keep
virtuous.
putting
And
words
he's
in my
gonna
mouth. You keep
and he
putting
gonna
words in
stop.
my
That's
mouth.
what you said.
He's gonna
That's
move
not
the
what I
goalposts.
said, Blu-ray.
He's gonna move the
Stop being a
goalposts,
fan.
and
That's
he
not
gonna.
what I
Nigga,
said.
And
that,
that's what I said.
no, ain't nobody being no fan, my nigga. Don't do that, bro.
I'm
Real
just
talk.
saying, because you
Brother,
saying
all I'm
something. I
brother,
saying
said
is,
literally
my
the
nigga.
word. I
You
said
said ain't
there's no
nobody
wholesome
said that,
women,
and
and
nigga, you said that. What is you talking about, nigga? You
no, I
goofy.
didn't. What I say?
oh,
Bro,
I'm gonna
you
tell you
said
what you.
that there's no such thing as a good person.
I did say that, right? That
Yeah.
ain't
So
what
how did I put
he
work?
said.
So
He
how do
said
we?
I just
No,
said
no.
my
So how do we
son.
put?
No, he
No, no,
just
no, no,
said
no. That's what we
I,
said.
he just said I called my son a good person. I never said that.
No, I
What
did
I'm
not. You
basically.
You
lying.
said
No,
I want my
I mean,
son to be.
stop. Hey, let me drop him down because he keep being lying disingenuous now. You said there's no good person. Stop saying what I said about your son. We're not talking about your son. You said there's not a good person. That's what you said. Stop talking over me. Love, stop talking and then make your response. You said there's no good person. But then you trying to get your son and the woman that he gets with to be a good person, correct? You don't want him to be a good person?
That's not what I said, bro. I said I
I'm
want her to
asking,
be a wholesome woman. I said I would like her for her to be a wholesome. I know
is
plenty of
that a
men
good
with wholesome
person?
women.
Is that a good person?
Righteous and good is not the same thing.
Is
A
being
Wholesome
is
person can have
so
a person
this
can be
man,
righteous.
what you're doing is diabolic. The fact that if
No, it ain't.
anybody,
You just
hey,
that y'all don't.
hold on, he's gonna keep talking while I'm talking. Everybody that's listening, if a man tell you his woman is a good wholesome woman, wouldn't that mean she a good woman?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
gonna believe that she's righteous. I'm gonna believe she's a good
I
woman.
just want to reiterate the way he said.
Hold on, time, man. You keep trying to beat the punch, fam. That's why I'm asking you to slow down. This is what I mean when people just don't know how to give up. They don't know how to concede. You catch them somewhere when they contradict themselves. He said his son needs to be a virgin, or he wants him to be a virgin, so he'll be a good man. He demonstrates discipline, and then he wants his son to be with a virtuous woman. Then he just went and said all these women are wholesome women as well too. So they ain't have to be virgins to be wholesome women. So why anybody got to be a virgin? And then when we ask him that, ain't no good people. Now you can interrupt. And then said I put words in his mouth when he said there's no good people. So why even have your son be a virgin, and why have him meet a virtuous woman if there's no good people?
I thought y'all ain't drop people on this show.
No, I
Answer
didn't
the
say that.
question.
No, I didn't say that. I don't
Well,
drop
who
you.
is you talking to? I'm a
If
grown
you
ass man. Slow down,
Nigga,
my
I'm
boy.
talking to you. Nigga, I said what I
Man,
said, nigga.
look, bro.
Yeah, I stand on that.
You a real ass goofy, my boy. You be
Okay,
doing too
I'll
much.
be all that.
Like for real, bro. Like slow down. We
All right,
grown men, bro.
all
I ain't
right,
finna tell you when to talk
all right.
when to answer a question.
Bro, I'm just saying answer the question, bro. We having a conversation.
Yeah, but I'm saying I was about to answer the question. You ain't gotta tell me you ain't my daddy, nigga. Who you like, bro?
I'm
well, that's
Your
talking
whole
to
boy, you
tone,
right.
you,
That's
though.
righteous, ain't it, boy?
your whole
I'm
tone is
talking
just
to you.
crazy. Like I was a child or something. Slow down,
Okay,
bro.
well, that's how you took it.
And you righteous.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, you could be righteous and not be a hoe. You ain't
Bro, I
gotta be a hoe
He
to be
said to
righteous.
answer the
I
question.
I'm
He
wasn't
said
definitely
even
ain't
on
that.
that type of
he
time,
said to
bro.
answer the question. He just said answer the
I wasn't
question.
even on
Nah,
that
it's the
type of
way you
time,
said it,
bro.
Alicia. That's why
It
I'm
ain't no
saying you
way.
be being disingenuous. Like you
No,
don't
I'm not.
understand
It
what
ain't
I'm
no way.
saying.
No, it's not because you try to play victim. Like we had this
No, I ain't
conversation.
got nothing to do
You
with
are
play
trying
victim.
to
I'm
play
far from a
victim.
victim, bro.
Then be a
I'm far
man and
from a
answer the
victim, bro.
question.
You
Then
don't.
answer
I'm
the
a
question.
boy.
Then answer the
What?
question.
All right. What's the question? I couldn't even hear the question because this nigga got interrupted.
No, he didn't. He just said answer the question. He
When
asked
I
you
was
to ask.
about to answer the question, he
No, he didn't.
interrupted.
No, he didn't. You became just like how you being now. You being triggered and you being in your feelings. I have to drop you because you keep
According to
interrupting
you,
people. And you know, according to you keep being long-winded and monologuing. I'm trying to ask you to stop talking over
no.
people. You're doing it. Yes, it's on the video. John Madden said it too.
Is you going to ask the question,
Tommy,
Ali?
yes. Didn't you just say that there's no good people?
Yes.
So why are you trying to get your son to be a good person?
I never said I was trying to get my son to be a good person. I said I would like my son to be a virgin until he was 30 years old, so that he wouldn't spread himself thin and not be focused on a woman and lose himself in sexuality. That's what I said. I
Why
never
does it
said
matter?
nothing
Why
about
does
him
it
being
matter?
no good person.
So
And
why
the
does it
footage
matter?
don't show that.
So then why does it matter if there's no good people? Why are you trying to get him to do that? Why are you trying to get him to do something that sounds like it's righteous? If there's no good people, why try to get him to do
Because
something
I just literally just separated righteous from good. That I just said we don't believe in the same thing. I just
What is it
told
you
you
trying to
righteous
get?
and
You
good
trying
not
to
the
get him to
same
be?
thing.
You trying to get him to be a good person or a bad person?
I'm trying to get him to be a righteous person.
Oh my Lord, brother.
She got your ass.
Wait.
Hey, go ahead, Tommy.
So you basically saying, like, I don't know why you don't think that righteous is good, but we gonna go off of what you say, okay?
Hazy.
We gonna go off of what you say. You said that you know that it's a slim percentage chance that your son might not get what he want, right?
No, I said it's a slim chance that he will get what he want, or that what I want him to get. I said it's a slim chance he'll get what I want him to get. That's what
That's
I
not
said.
what you said, but
That is what I said. What's wrong
that's
with
not
y'all?
what you
Y'all
said.
niggas
You said
again.
it was a you said it
I
was a
said it's
slim
a low
chance.
probability. I said it's a low probability of him getting what I prefer for him to get. That's the same thing I just said, bro. You're not
What's a
listening.
low probability? Is that a slim chance to none?
Can't even answer.
You ain't hearing what the question you asked me.
I'm
The
asking
question
you
you
a
asked me,
question. What is a low probability?
bro. You not
Hey,
hearing the question you originally asked me. You set your question up wrong or something. I'm going off
Bro,
what you really just asked me.
bro, I literally asked you.
So do hey Tommy, do it again. Just ask him because this is
Right.
what happens when I'm not going to say what are you doing. I'm going to see how this ends up being. So Tommy, ask him the question. He said you're not asking it correctly. Just
You said that it's a low probability that your son's going to get what he want.
What he want or what I want him to have. See what I'm saying? You asking the question wrong.
Why is he asking the question wrong?
Because what I prefer for him to do and what he wants is two different things, brother.
But he's asking you just one thing. But he's asking.
He asked me what he wants, what my son wants. He didn't ask me what was the
So why you
probability
don't
of
just
him
answer?
getting what.
So why don't you just answer the question that he's asking you? Why are you making it about
Because
what he didn't ask you? You're making it about what he didn't ask you. So just answer the
because
question.
it's a question. The question is irrelevant to the topic.
No, it's not. He asked
No,
you a
it's not.
question. It's not
It's
irrelevant.
your topic. How is it irrelevant?
No, my topic is what I prefer for him to do, not what he
Right.
wanted. That I
Yes.
never
So
talked
just
about
say,
what he
hey,
wanted.
look, just say you don't feel like answering his question. That's all you have to say.
I
You
can
don't
answer
have
his question. I just
No, you can't because you just know you can't.
you said okay. So your question is, what's the probability of him getting what he wants?
You said it's a low probability, right? That's a slim chance to none.
That's what I'm saying.
Can
You
we
keep
agree?
telling me of what I said. That's not what I said. See, y'all misconfusing what he's saying. He's telling me
What
what I
is
said.
low?
I said
What
it's a
is
low
low
probability of
probability?
him. Listen,
Okay, so
brother, you just asked me.
hold on. So I'm gonna ask you: is it a high chance your son gets what he wants, or it's a low chance that you won't? Excuse me. Is it a high chance that he's gonna get what you want him to get, or is it a low chance that he's gonna get what you want him to get?
It's a low chance. But see, you framed the question correctly. That's what I'm saying. Well, you said, that's not what he was just asking me. He was asking me what my son wants. It's not the same question. The
So how
fuck?
about this? How about you tell us? So what does your son want? Because apparently, if you're
My
saying his,
son is 1 year old. How the fuck would I?
I don't know how old your son is, brother. My bad.
It wasn't never about what my son wanted anyway. It was about what I was raising my son to what I thought that the teachers of what I thought my son should think. The ideology I wanted to instill in my son. That's what the topic was about. It was never about what my son wanted. It's about what I was teaching my son.
Yeah, but I think that's what you're missing, right? So even though you can teach your son anything you want to,
I already conceded that. Ali already told you when you came in, brother. I already conceded that he might not do exactly what I want him to do. That's the reality of the situation. I know that. I already conceded that.
So we compounding with the question that you know for a fact that it's highly unlikely that not only won't he succeed in what you're asking him to do, but he won't even want that. So with two negatives,
I didn't concede to the fact that he wouldn't want it. I said I concede to the fact that it wouldn't. It's highly probable that it wouldn't happen. I don't know what he would want. He might want. There are kids out here that hold dear to their heart what their parents say, like I said, and they will want what their father wants.
Is that majority? Is that majority or minority?
I'm not talking. We talking about me, fam. You ain't asking me about everybody else. We talking about me and my son.
You said children, brother. So we're not talking about you. We're talking about
you asking about me. You no. This was about my son. You're wrong. This is about the topic was about me.
I'm going by what you said. You said most children heed to what their parents say and do what they say or whatever.
No, that's not what I just said. I didn't say most children, bro. Y'all hearing shit.
You ain't saying nothing.
I said there are children. I said there are children that will adhere to their parents and hold dear to their heart with parents. I didn't say it was the majority. I know, no, it's not true. Not the majority.
Correct me, Mr. Verbatim. So, Mr. Verbatim, the question is this, okay? Do most children adhere to and do exactly what they parents? No. Okay, thank you. No, the answer is no. So we have a no on the likelihood of your child doing what you raised him to do, especially knowing that it's going to involve sex. And I don't know who brought 30 years old up. I hope that was just
that ain't the worst part. Fantastic. He said there's no good person. Then I asked him if he can find wholesome women or good. I said good women. He conflated that to wholesome, even though he said we brought it up. But I said, is there good women he'll find? Oh, I know a whole bunch of wholesome women, which he was conflating the good women because I asked him good women. But I said, were they virgins?
Wholesome don't necessarily mean good.
Were they virgins? And guess what, Fantastic? They ain't got to be virgin to be good women and wholesome women. So he's telling
I didn't say that neither. You putting words in my mouth, Ali.
Do you have to be a virgin to be a wholesome woman?
No.
Well, that's what he said. You said.
Man, yo,
no. No.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
That's literally what he said. You said, brother.
Crazy. And the fact you making yourself look worse because you just won't concede. Be like, dang, my bad. Or maybe
I concede to one of y'all points that you was actually right on, but no, I'm not conceding to a point
if your homeboys married good women, then your
I said they married wholesome women. They have wholesome women. I don't know if they was virgins when they met them. I mean, when they first slept with them, I wouldn't know that. How would I know that?
Why did you say?
I'm gonna ask my homies. Hey, was your wife a virgin when you fucked her? Like, come on, man, y'all sound crazy.
You having such a bad faith conversation is ridiculous that you can't concede. You just messing yourself up.
I didn't concede it to y'all twice. You're lying.
You look bad because you just become a more bad faith. No, because I asked you, will your son find a good woman? You said there's plenty of wholesome women I know. My homeboys with wholesome women. So if I said good, why did you say wholesome when I said good women?
I don't remember you saying good. If you said good, then I misheard.
You don't remember what I said, but you don't remember.
What you mean you don't remember?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what I said, but I remember what you said. But you want to point out what they didn't hear you say. But you got a good listening skills, right? And this is how a lot of y'all embarrass yourself. Because when Ali go, Ali really.
You can say we embarrassing ourselves or not. It's people that's going to agree with you. It's people that's going to agree with me. I don't feel embarrassed. I'm a man, bro.
Now you gotta be trolling. Now you gotta be trolling.
How you gonna hear me say what you say? We didn't hear you say, but you ain't remember what I said.
I think he's trolling.
No, he's not trolling. It be serious people that come up here that they're blatantly contrarians.
Boogie, he's not trolling. He do this all the time.
As much as you trying to claim you righteous, as much as you claim you got that love in your name, fam, you extremely argumentative, fam. I'm telling you.
Yeah, if I don't agree with it, what?
No, it ain't about to agree. It's when people are
literally. I ain't got to agree with you, bro.
No one said you gotta agree with me. You don't agree with yourself.
All I'm gonna say is, even when he said the high and low point,
with my points,
if you know what's gonna be low, why would you teach your son that? It's just setting him up.
Because I'm gonna teach my son the right thing to do. I'm gonna teach my son the right thing to do, nigga, not what society say is popular to do or what the reality. Talking to me. He asked me a question, you dropping me. Talking about I'm emotional, nigga. You emotional.
This is the Ilkan Ali show, right? I asked you a question. Why did you, when I asked your son if it'd
You
be
were just
difficult,
talking to me. I couldn't hear you, bro.
you gonna just keep talking over me? When I asked you if your son will be able to find good women, why you say that? I know plenty of good women, and then you said my homeboys got wholesome women. Why'd you change it to wholesome when you said you knew plenty of good women? Then in the same breath you changed it to they have a whole bunch of wholesome women. Why did you do that? So when are they? What is a good woman? What is the difference between a good woman and a wholesome woman?
Like, is you asking me a question now?
Don't be disingenuous. I
I'm
stopped
just
talking.
saying I want to make sure because you keep
I
dropping
stopped
me every
talking.
time
Don't
I
be
speak.
disingenuous because you be over talking people and you monologuing when I'm asking you to stop. Don't just tell me why I'm dropping you to speak.
So you will have to find a clip where I said where you said good women, and then I came right
I
behind
asked you a question.
and then
I
said
asked you a
there
question.
are good women. You will have to show me that because I don't remember that happening.
I asked you a question. What is the difference between a good woman and a wholesome woman?
That's a good question.
Got him again. Got him again. He just put himself in the hole. He can't answer it. Just say I can't.
Shit. Got your ass.
Just stop lying. You won't get kept caught in a lie. That's what happened. That help you real quick. Stop lying and concede. You ain't got to worry about not being able to answer questions. Go ahead, Tommy.
You did say wholesome and good and righteous, because I'm the one that said, why don't you think righteous and good ain't the same thing? That's what you did say, and I don't know why would you set your son up for a probability that's very low, that's non-existent, that don't make sense.
If you just said like I did say that righteous and good at the same thing, then how did I ever say that a woman was good? If I said ain't nobody good and righteous and good ain't the same thing, but then y'all saying I said it's a good woman, that don't make sense, bro.
I didn't say you said that. You're not listening
I'm
very
saying
well.
at least said I said all these things, which I said the last two, but the first one you said I said it was a good woman. I never said that.
No,
That's
I
why
never. You're not
I'm
listening
talking
very
that I was
well.
trying to answer Ali because I had cut out, bro, and he had asked me a question. That's all. You
So
feel
you
me? So
had
I'm
time to
answering both
answer
of
it.
y'all.
You couldn't answer it because you got caught. They wholesome and good is the same thing typically to
No,
people.
I cut out Ali. That's why
You
I
cut
cut
out
out
my
my
bad.
reception with it.
What's the difference between a good woman and a wholesome woman? Because you know I'm going to bring you right back to it. Don't get stuck either. So tell us, since you know the difference between a good woman and a wholesome woman, what's that?
I just told you a wholesome woman still gonna keep her household together. She's gonna try to be as peaceful as possible, even though she might have these feelings inside. She's gonna try to subdue the feelings for the betterment of her man. She's gonna nourish her kids. She gonna cook. She gonna clean. That's a wholesome woman.
Okay, what's a good woman?
I just told you, ain't no good women, ain't no good men. I told
See
you.
you? Stop lying. We will not have it.
Man, that don't. What
Shout out,
is the good
shout out
woman?
to Corey Local.
What is a good woman if it existed?
I don't believe in that, bro. I believe in the word, bro. I
You
don't.
said a good. You said no, so. What is a good woman if it existed? This is how disingenuous you being, and I'm
A
telling you,
good
talking
woman,
this.
okay, this is a good woman. If it exists, I'm gonna go with your hypothetical. You want? I'm gonna go with your hypothetical. A good woman would be a woman that saved herself for marriage. Like no matter how long it took her to get married, she'll save herself for marriage. When she get with that man, she would stay with that man in that relationship under that man's control, no matter what the situation and circumstances was, based off her vows to the Most High God. That's a good woman. A woman that went through her life not seeking sex from all these different men, not dating a million different guys to see where she was at. No, the guy that she fell in love with, that first man, she waited until she dated that man, waiting until she got married to that man to enunciate the vows, right? Then had sex with that man, had kids, stayed with that man for the rest of her life, and submitted to that man. That's a good woman.
What?
Hey, brother Love, are you a Hebrew Israelite? I'm just curious.
If you meaning about like if I'm in a camp or something like that, no, I don't like none of them camps. But I do know based off the word of God that we are the original children of God.
Hold up.
But I
So
don't believe in that Hebrew Israelite doctrine.
you're not under nobody else. So who do you learn that from?
Who did I learn what from?
That we the children of God. Who did you learn? If
I
you're not
learned
in
it
the
from the
camp,
Bible.
Okay, so question.
The Bible gives
So brother Love,
descriptions of people.
I got you. All right, so brother Love, you married, right?
Not certificate wise, but I've been with my girl for 18 years.
Oh, you the one that We already talked. Okay.
That's why I say I'll be agreeing with you for most of your stuff. You feel me?
Okay, I remember. Okay,
I just
I know.
disagree with certain stuff that I'll say.
I remember who I'm talking to now. Okay.
Yeah.
But y'all not married though, right?
Not secularly.
Okay, I'm just
Like we
saying.
don't have no certificate. We don't have no. We ain't go in front of no preacher, pastor, none of that stuff.
So you married under the what you feel like God believes.
Yeah, I met her. I took her Virginia. I was 19. She was 17. We got together. I took her Virginia, and I've been with her since.
Okay. And so hold on. So this is my question. So you married, but you have committed adultery because you slept with other women, right?
Correct.
So I'm just trying to figure out, and respectfully, because my brother said you follow God. So if you follow God, why did you commit adultery?
Because I was a younger man. You feel me? I didn't understand the things that I understand now.
Hey, my brother 30K underscore UVL with the $5 super chat. Who's more emotional and delusional, LeBron fans or modern women? Ain't even close. LeBron.
LeBron sexual by 1,000 miles.
It's not even close. They got helmets on and everything. They got the shoes and everything for that. CJ with the $2 super chat. LOL. I wasn't wrong. You admitted you was wrong. And then when Fatty asked you why you say he's not wrong, you say because I just still think you wrong, which something Love would say.
Oh shit!
Wow. The shot is crazy, man.
My brother with the $10 super chat, DF with the $10 super chat. Love is a straight clown, constantly contradicting himself. Brother is too proud.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
Boy, speak of the ghost, boy. Look at the ghost, boy. The ghost from wrong past. Love, you got a cousin on here. He worse
What
than
you
you.
not finna do? It'll kind of compare me to Love. That's what you not.
Now I ain't gonna compare you to Love, but I gave you an example of what he's doing that you did. So you can't. Did you not tell Fatty that you was?
I was wrong on one point, but overall I was correct, man. Come on, brother Ilkan. Y'all niggas is wilding.
I need peace, man. Y'all see what they be putting me through, right? This is what we go through every day. That's why. That's what. Look. That's why. Fantastic be falling asleep on here now because they be wearing them out, man.
My guy, man. Hey, Fantastic be having my back.
This is crazy.
Hey, Fantastic, are you narcoleptic?
A little bit. I think my boy be in the days.
Are you narcoleptic, man?
No, why you say that?
Because it be. I know you be falling asleep on these lives.
No, I'll be looking at my phone. I'm multitasking.
You be just like that.
Yeah, looking at my phone the whole time.
I see you. They told me you was with some girl. You just fell asleep, man. You was talking to her. You was up in that thing. They say you just fell asleep.
Hey, Ali, what you believe in? Islam?
No, I believe. So I have my father's side of the family was Seventh-day Adventist. My mother's side of the family was Islamic. So if I had to pick, it would definitely be Islamic, especially the way they treat people on that side of the world. We'd be way more probably being able to resonate with that side of the world. No offense to people who's Christian or Jewish as well too. But I believe in a creator. I believe in a higher power. And a lot of these books, we can't really decipher who actually wrote them and how they got to our hands. But most people wouldn't believe in what they believe in if they didn't read these books. But I do believe there's something greater than us and greater than creation, but I don't know how to point to it. And until I know for a fact, I mean, literally God is right here, the way he spread the Red Sea and tell all of us he's God, there has to be a benefit of doubt of what God really is, but I don't put out the premise that there is an actual God. I do believe in a creator and a higher power, but there's a lot of contradictions and there's a lot of information and there's a lot of mistranslations or translations of books that was previously written or left out that a lot of people don't want to address. So I believe.
What if you had a witness like to it? Like say for instance, somebody died and came back from dying.
So I just said that's basically what I'm talking about. The greatest observant of truth is witnesses. So if all of us saw somebody just do something, somebody just hit somebody in the face, and we saw it simultaneously at the same time, that's how we can prove something actually happened. Most of the people who got recollection in the Bible, only one person was witnessing at the same time, typically, and they went to go tell other people that they talked to God or witnessed God. And that's the problem. Even the splitting of the Red Sea, God gave Moses the power to split the Red Sea with his staff. So I have a problem with one person getting the power of God or information from God, but simultaneously people aren't getting it at the same time. There's a huge problem with me because it would be very easy for God just to put the word in our brain or just to exist. And the fact that so many atrocities has happened and God and Jesus haven't came back, I want to know where God and Jesus are outside of not being here with all these atrocities that's happened. You got to let me know where they at, and they ain't come back to change what's happening on the world, especially when it's affecting so many people.
I'm saying if your homie died though, like if one of your homies died and came back from death and said, "Man, Joe, I seen that person they call Christ, he real." Would you believe it?
No.
The only reason Ali wants to be part of Islam is to get the 4 women. That's it.
Right, you like that polygamy, huh?
Hey, at church, actually, the people who practicing actual Christianity or Israelite, being the Israelite or Hebrew Israelite, got multiple wives too. So it ain't just
Yeah, I don't believe in none of them
it
doctrines.
ain't just Islam. You don't believe in it, but it's biology.
I believe in the word.
What word?
The word of God.
Which book?
Only the scriptures, the
What
scriptures,
scripture?
the word of God, the Bible.
What Bible you believe in? The Geneva Bible, King James Bible, New Translation Bible? Which
I
one?
believe in the Hebraic scriptures, the ancient scrolls, the ancient scrolls.
Which one is that? The
I
Torah,
just
the Tanakh. See, this is what I'm saying.
no, I'm saying them human, them like when I say ancient scrolls, it's like those are written in like Paleo Hebrew. You feel me? So they didn't even speak English back then, bro.
Hold on.
The
So you
original
got
scrolls wasn't in English, bro.
the scrolls right in front, like you got them scrolls, like you reading off the
No,
scrolls.
what I'm saying is you could translate it back to the Hebraic. You could
He must got
translate
the
it back to
scrolls
the
personally.
Hebrew. They have.
Come get this nigga, man.
I'm trying. You keep
So you
cutting me
got
off.
a scroll.
You can look up the Sephah. They got a book called the Sephah, right? It's basically the Bible, but it has the Hebrew written, in hieroglyphs on one side, and then it has the English version on the other side
And I
to
can
give
go
you the actual translation.
Can I ask the
about
question?
You just asked me what book.
and I
There
don't
go a book
like I
right
said,
there.
Can
It's
I
called
ask
the
the
Sephah.
question?
hold on. See, I respect people's belief. I believe there's a lot of great information in these books, but a lot of it, I believe, is allegory, is passed down. There's other civilizations that had different understandings of gods. There's over 5,000 gods. So which God you supposed to believe in too? That's a whole nother thing. But hey CJ, you can ask your question. But again, even the books that were written by these people, the John, the Pauls, none of them had last names. It was written in Shakespearean form. The book literally says that no man knows what happens in the beginning nor in the end, but then you have Genesis and Revelations as well too. And a lot of people, when you read the Bible, because most of y'all ain't read the Bible or even looked at it, but we talking about the Bible, those revelations or those prophecies were supposed to be fulfilled by people who are in the book as well too. They weren't supposed to die before prophecies were being fulfilled as well too. That's a whole nother thing. So there's a lot of people that you can debate the Bible with, minority of people you can debate the Bible with. Well, most people ain't even looked at the book. They ain't even pushed the dust off the book. What's your question, CJ?
Yeah, I believe I don't agree with you for the most part. I wanted to ask him. He said most of it is man-made. So was it the scrolls man-made as well, or do you don't think the scrolls were man-made?
Yeah. The scrolls was definitely everything. A man had to produce it as far as the tangible aspect of it. But I'm saying it was inspired by the Most High. It was inspired by, huh?
How can you prove that? Even if it's
That's why.
just
That's why I asked you earlier, Ali, about the death situation. Because I got shot in the head 10 years ago with a 4.5. You feel me? I actually flatlined. My brother got shot with me in the head. He died. You feel me? But I actually experienced the other side. So that's why I asked you. So even if I were to tell you how I could prove it, I couldn't. Like, it's not nothing tangible to you, so it wouldn't make no difference.
But listen, I want what you believe to be true. Like I want either Jesus to be real, Allah to be real, Buddha. I want one of them to be real. I want it to be real, but I gotta know it's a fact. And it's belittling the intelligence of people when they don't know it's a fact or they need to understand of it or questioning it. Like we want to know that it's real. The people I want it to be real. I want a heaven to go to.
Hey,
I want
Ali.
to see my mom and daddy.
No, it's a heaven and hell for sure,
Hold on,
Ali. I'm telling you.
brother. Hold on. Let me say it real quick.
I'm landing. Until somebody can literally prove there's a hell and a heaven, something above, something below, which is a whole nother story as well too. We can't say that it actually exists just because we said that God. Someone said that
I
God
experienced. I get what you're saying. Most people can't. My bad, Ali, but I experienced it, bro.
Yeah, and Ali, and like I can say this, I can agree with Brother Love. Let me say, in that regard.
Y'all have similar beliefs.
Hold on, just real quick, Ali, because if that man, I would love to hear the story and hear what happened when he went to the other side. But it's just like I was in a car wreck and I went blind, right? Like when I tell people about how I can see now in my actual experience and the whole situation transpired, nobody can really understand what I went through and how I feel unless you actually went through it yourself. I can explain it all day long. You're still not gonna understand how I can see right now
And
when I
I'm
was
not
blind.
disagreeing. I'm not
That's all I'm
disagreeing with
saying.
both of y'all. But how can you disprove that the man that the Muslim that had that experience, the Jewish person that had that experience, the Hindu, the person that practiced Hindu Buddhism had that experience? How y'all gonna disprove them if they have similar experiences as well too? And they prey on to the person who did that for them. How can you, if all y'all have similar experiences, whose God is right?
Yeah, I ain't never heard nobody, me personally, and I ain't saying you wrong. I've just never heard no Hindu or nothing like that say they died and came back and seen Buddha or whatever. I never heard that before. I never heard nobody say they died and seen Muhammad and come back. I never heard that before.
Y'all say you died and saw Jesus?
I seen the spirit of Christ. Yes, I seen Christ. Yeah, he's a light.
You died and saw Jesus.
Yes, the essence of who he is, the light.
No. I
Was
didn't
he
ask you.
It was
Hold
a
on.
man, it was a body made of light. It was Christ. I'm telling you, bro, I'm giving you the answer. It was a body that didn't have flesh like ours. It was like his skin glue, like his skin glue.
So he
I'm
didn't have a
telling you, it
face.
was Christ.
He
Glowed.
didn't
His
have a
skin
face.
glowed.
Glow.
He was glowing. He didn't have a face.
He had a face, but I couldn't necessarily see the features of the face because it was too like bright.
So how do you know it was Jesus?
Because so basically, so you want me to tell the story or
You can tell the whole story.
I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna try to keep it short as possible, bro.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying because I don't know how else you will understand what I'm saying. You feel me?
No, I'm listening to you. I'm listening.
So yeah. So basically, I was falling in what's called when I was transitioning, I was falling in what's called the dark abyss. It's like a dark pit you fall into on your way to hell. You feel me? So as I'm falling, I'm hearing like the screaming, the torturing, and all that, and then like these terrifying feelings coming over me. Like I'm understanding where I'm at. I'm understanding like I'm dying, I'm dead. You feel me? So then I started calling on Christ. I started praying in Jesus' name. Like, please, Jesus, don't leave me. I'm sorry. Ooh, it's like I was feeling these sad emotions. Like it was like I was crying, but I didn't have a body. It was like I couldn't feel my body, but I could feel myself crying. So I'm praying out to Jesus, like, please, Lord, help me. Don't leave me. I understand now. I'm sorry. Like I thought I did this right. I thought it was that. You feel me? And then when I started praying more and more, a light appeared, like from a distance. And the more and more I prayed harder, and then the light came forward. And once that light got close enough, a hand kind of like reached out to me. You feel me? And I noticed that like this is a person. You feel me?
So I've had a dream straight up about these people taking me to meet the devil on the throne. He was on the throne, and there was a whole bunch of people taking me to which was probably demonic in my mind, whatever my perception was of what I was thinking I'm perceiving. They took me to this, and I started praying in Islamic prayer at that time. And I fell down the bottom of the ground. I fell all the way down, and then I went back up into somewhere where it's near to what I considered holy. And then I woke up. So in my belief, I believe that something evil was happening at the time that I was asleep. I had different occurrences too, and I believe that may have been a spiritual experience. That might have been God, a devil trying to compromise me. I had different kind of inner body or outer body experiences, but I can't prove that was God. And if you're believing in Jesus, and I'm believing in Islam at that time, how can we prove that actually happened and it's not something that we're imagining in our mind or dreaming? That's the only thing that
the comparison ain't equivalent though. You saying
it is.
dreaming? I
It is.
I literally flatline, bro. You talking about dreaming? I was flatline, bro. It's a difference, bro.
Your eyes were closed. That means your eyes was closed, right?
Yeah, of course, my eyes closed.
You possibly were seeing things. You possibly see images. You might have saw God. I'm not taking away from the fact that you probably saw God. But there's a lot of things that I've saw in my life. There's dreams I had of my mother. There's dreams about how my grandmother. There's dreams that I have in my childhood house, in my grandma's house, before my mother passed. And I just tell y'all this because I never told nobody. I had a dream that I was bouncing around walls, and I saw in this house I never been in, and I looked at my mother. I looked in this glass window, then I was looking at my mom, and this black oil jumped up into the window. Like it was very evil. My mother and father were looking at me like they saw something evil, and this black oil came on the window. But this was like at the time before my mother passed. Now, could I say that's experience from God? Can I say that's a recollection from something deeper than what we can imagine that actually was telling me something? I don't know. the main thing I'm saying is that I can't prove that that was God, that was a spirit, that was something that was divine or powerful that was touching me. And which God was it? So I'm not taking away from the fact that God doesn't exist or you actually saw God. It's the fact that when people say this, they try to put their gods over other gods, but can't prove their God.
Scientifically, what you're saying. So scientifically, right? Dreaming to dream like
No, I didn't say, no, you're taking away from what I'm saying to make about what you're saying, making the God experience. That could have been, I could have had experiences with God, or it could have been a dream. You have to prove to me that your experience was actually Jesus and not God.
No, what I'm saying is
And
you having a vision in a dream in comparison to me actually transitioning in death is not the same thing. And what I'm saying scientifically, like if I'm dead, my brain is dead. So my soul is connected to something. My soul is communicating with something, not my brain, not my conscious. Right. So that's what I'm saying. The difference is you're still conscious. You're dreaming and you're conscious. I'm not conscious. My brain is dead.
So you're literally talking about you not being conscious, right? I'm not up. So why didn't God talk to you while you was
Damn
up?
it.
Why is a God talking to all these people?
Hey,
Who are
my volume going down where everybody drops, so I'm just drop.
all these people that are having out body experiences or godly experiences are sleeping. They're not talking about it when they're up. So when people have these experiences, they're asleep. And I'm not taking away from their recollection, what they thought they saw. They may have experienced God, but it's a part about proving it. But most of these people, eyes were closed and they were not conscious.
Yeah, Ali, you're right. I was
Yeah, I'm
about to
just
say,
saying flatlining ain't the same, but okay.
I know you're gonna keep making it your point.
Hey,
yeah,
Ali.
if
Oh, go ahead,
somebody's
Boogie.
sleeping, they're unconscious and when they're sleeping. So you cannot say just because
You're not unconscious if you sleep. That's not true.
If you was flatline, ain't that unresponsive?
when you are
Meaning what you meaning? Yeah,
when you're sleeping,
unresponsive. Yeah.
when you're sleeping,
So
you're not conscious of
What's your
what's
point?
going on, is what I mean.
how are you conscious if you unresponsive?
I didn't say I was conscious, brother. You mishearing me. I actually said I didn't have conscious. I said my soul was communicating with
He
something,
said
not
he
my
was. He's
conscious.
basically said he was dead.
Right. My soul. I said my soul was communicating. My brain was dead. You feel me? I was gone. Well, I got shot in the head, brother. What I'm saying is my soul. Ali was saying he was dreaming, and then he had communication with Allah. I'm saying
He's saying he was not alive. He was unalive. He was unconscious. Like that. It's not the same as sleeping.
Yeah, that ain't the
right.
same
That's
thing.
what
I'm
I'm
sorry,
saying.
that ain't the same.
I can concede to that. My point is that no matter what he was experiencing, he had to do it when his eyes were closed. And depend on what state of mind his brain was. Your brain is still alive, though. Even if you're unconscious, your brain still is alive. If your brain dies for too long or you don't get oxygen to your brain, you can go brain dead. So your brain was still alive, even if you went unconscious. Your brain was still having activity, is my point. Love.
Yeah.
Hey, Ali, real quick. Let me know when you want me to go and crank up because I'm already set up.
Okay.
I agree with that last part, Ali, for sure. Like,
I know you got no choice.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't disagree with logic.
Yeah, who don't disagree with logic?
He said
Well,
he don't.
I said I don't. I said I don't. Hey man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. You ain't finna keep shooting at me like
Hey, come get this nigga, man.
I can't shoot back, son. You tweaking.
This man say he don't disagree with logic. Come on, man.
I know, Joe.
Hey, Ali, you been disagreeing all night, huh?
Disagree with logic
That
all
mean
night.
that what they were saying was illogical, Blu-ray.
That's crazy. All right, y'all. Look, about to head over to my brother.
Let me,
Y'all head over.
let me start it up. Let me start it up. I haven't started yet.
Here you go. Here you go.
Bro, bro, I just told you let me know when to crank up, bro. All right, I'm out, bro. I'm cranking up now.
So right now, hey y'all. So this is he ain't even.
Yeah, I couldn't even. I was trying to look at his YouTube channel. What was the name of it?
I'm about to say
Blu-ray.
because Blu-ray moving too fast, but I made him move too fast. So what I'm gonna do? Hold on real quick. I got y'all.
I'm trying to learn this.
What's that? What you trying to learn? Who said that? That was you, Portal. Who said that?
That was timing.
Okay, hold on, man. Hold on. What dreams may come? Yeah, they gotta go see what dreams may come. Y'all gotta go see the movie What Dreams May Come. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to
So where we going now, Ali?
we going to Trey. I'm about to give y'all the y'all. This is the link to Trey, and then we all about to go straight to it right now. And look, go hit this link. Y'all see the private chat? Hit this link. All right.
All right.
And then right when I let me see, I'm about to show y'all what's gonna happen. Right when I end the stream, it's gonna send everybody there. All right.
Okay.
So hold on. Let me see. Hard truth.
Oh, y'all going to Truth or joint?
Who?
Y'all going to Truth joint? Or y'all going to Blu-ray joint?
Blu-ray. Hold on. Who?
Truth.
Who's Truth?
Hurts. You know, Truth Hurt. The boy that was up here with you the last one time.
I don't think he's starting the show, is he?
He always have a show. I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought when you said truth, I didn't know who you was talking about.
No, I don't think he live. Nah, this is my brother. So okay, y'all. Soon as I hit the end, we all going to Blu-ray. All right. Soon as I hit end, so hit that link right there. We about to go over the heads. All right. Hey, much love to everybody, man. I love y'all. Peace to y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. We about to go there right now. All right.
All right.